Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine, man. So, the message is, don't be the weed man and hit up
Don't
the
advertise.
ladies.
Don't advertise. Don't send me a price list. It's weird.
No price list.
Dirty Mackin. Dirty Mackin across the board.
You shall be summoned like
What's up, everybody?
Captain
What's up, everybody?
Planet.
Yeah, what up, man?
The return of the Dirty Mac.
Yeah, man. So how the fuck y'all been, man? I already know I'm cursing a little early, but you know, whatever. We ain't monetized this quite yet. So why not? How y'all doing?
Been alright, man.
No doubt. That's why I like to hear it, man. That's
Can't
why I like to
complain.
hear it. That's why I
It was
like to
an
hear.
uneventful weekend for me, but I liked it.
Like I said, I don't like to say at least I'm alive to people, or at least you're alive to people,
I'm still alive.
right? Because like that might drive them to commit to alive. And then nigga says, "Do you know what alive is to me? You know what my alive is?
Oh yeah, true. It's not even funny.
I'm still
It's
alive.
not that great."
Yeah.
I'm still alive. Yeah, it's all perception when it definitely comes to that in reality for sure.
Yeah, some niggas
You know
going
what
through
I
some
mean?
crazy shit.
Shoot, you could be alive in a lot of dormant places and crazy places. You could be alive on top too, you know. So it's all timing. It's all timing, you know. Every time has its moment, so every moment has a time, you know. So
And
that's
I'm
all it's
sure
about.
in the next year or two, somebody's gonna be offended by that, and then they're gonna change it. Like you're not alive anymore. You have like death insecurities. They're gonna change it to stuff like that.
Dark Mark. is back.
No,
No,
I'm not
joking,
trying.
I'm
It's
joking.
not. That's not dark.
I'm joking.
That's
I'm
not
joking.
dark. I'm saying like, okay, the reason why I say that, right? The dude from the Giants, the running back, Saquon, right? He's doing this initiative with some group. It's like a well-known group. I just can't remember the name, so that's why I'm saying some group. So I'm not trying to be disrespectful.
Yeah.
But he's doing like, he's fighting homelessness, but they don't call it homelessness anymore because homelessness is offensive. They call it housing insecurities.
Oh, I seen something like that. I forgot where I seen it at, but I know what you're talking about.
We should just call it displaced living.
Nah, that's wild though.
I'm just saying. Sounds a little bit smoother. Maybe. You know what I mean? Maybe.
That's the thing, but it's like, no, we don't need to change so much stuff, right? Like Penn State is going through this too. I think I sent it to you guys, where they're not calling them freshmen, juniors, sophomores, and seniors anymore because it alludes to man in it somehow, and it's offensive to certain people. And that, like the man in freshman isn't like a man.
It's like the man and woman.
It's like the man in human. It's the man in woman.
Nah, facts.
So like, that's just nuts to me. That like, and then that you have to make a thing about it, right? Like, if you're gonna do it, just do it, right? Like you're doing it, and then you're saying you're doing it. It's almost inviting people to be like, that's stupid as fuck.
I mean, some people like the what do you fuck call it? They like that shit. You know what I'm saying? Bring up stupid shit and like the limelight on stupid shit. I forgot what I was gonna say, but
people like to
that
highlight the
stupid
BS if that's really what you're getting at and alluding to for sure.
But that's like that
You
is
know what I
so that is such an insignificant thing, right?
No facts.
Like, it's so insignificant. Like, because you're literally, like, honestly, let's take a poll, right? This is a blind poll because I don't know if I actually even knew about this before,
Oh,
right? Stupid, show of hands. I think it's dumb.
oh yeah. I think it's
Yeah. You're talking about just
Because
stupid
if
as
that's the
far
case,
as
you need to change woman and human.
yeah.
That's
You have to. I just feel like that's not the hill to die on. Like,
and it's like there's so many other pressing things
Or not even pressing, but just more personal. Like if a woman were to say, I used to say I wanted to have a kid. Like if I had a little girl, I would name her Ashley Jr. and I would call her AJ. And people used to tell me I could not do that because I'm not a guy. And the more you tell me I cannot do that, the more
women do that.
Exactly.
There's a very famous.
I feel like that's where you can like.
There's a very
take it
famous
back or
designer.
You know what I mean?
There's a very famous female designer that named her daughter Carolyn Herrera Jr. I'm just gonna put that out there. If you know Carolyn Herrera, very big. Her
But
daughter's name is Carolyn Herrera Jr.
But I'm pretty sure they're not calling her Junior.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah, facts.
Makes sense.
But like, it's out there.
They don't have the second or the third for women either, huh?
No, you can do that. Like
Okay,
Queen
okay.
Elizabeth is Elizabeth II, and that's what
Yeah,
you're supposed
yeah,
to do.
yeah,
But
okay.
that initial junior thing, it just doesn't happen. Like you're not gonna normally you don't see.
See, what happens is they'll junior somebody, and then everybody else ends up being a numerical number from what I've noticed. You know what I'm saying? You'll get Gary Payton Jr., then you'll get Gary Payton the second, and Gary Payton the third.
I
or
thought
what
that was
have you.
supposed to happen with
Junior,
Gary Payton.
Junior
has
is
junior.
supposed to be the
Junior
second.
Is the second.
Is the second,
Is the
but
second.
some
He's
people
supposed-
don't like. Oh, I'm not a junior, so they just say
They call
I'm the second. Like Gary Payton the second.
Nah, he has two kids named Gary Payton though.
Oh, he does.
Yeah, yeah, that's a
Those
real
ones
thing.
that are like that's a narcissistic thing though. Like
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
George Foreman.
I was just about to say
All
Yeah.
his kids.
all his kids
We
and
gotta
even
keep
the
this
girls.
name- we
And-
keep
For real?
it.
Even the girls.
Georgetta.
Even the girls are
that,
named George.
That one
Georgetta.
that one
Georgia.
Jackson, Your Majesty, and like all his I think it's Jermaine's kids. All of them are Jer something or some kind of rendition of his name. It's narcissism. Like seriously?
Hey, we're bringing it back. You know what I mean? Carry the cross.
That's the biggest reason I decided to not name my daughter Ashley Jr. Because it's like, I don't want
Ash
you to feel like
Ketchum.
you have to be like me, man. And that's why people can't call me Ash.
Ash Bash.
Fucking Pokemon.
I would have thought it would have been Dave Chappelle.
Damn.
Ashley Larry.
Smashly.
That's fine.
No, Ashley Larry.
Bashley and
ain't-
Bashley because I used to fight a lot. So it sounded like I was aggressive. I know what the joke was. I am just saying I was fine with Smashly because I did fight a lot. And no, everyone knew I didn't smash. Like I was a well-known version all through high school and shit. So yeah, Smashly didn't bother me. Ash, where's Pikachu? Fuck your mom. That's where you
It's like, hey, Ashley, they still didn't catch him?
Catch me, Sam.
They still
And like I'm
didn't
like
catch you?
the only black kid at like an all-white elementary school.
Yeah, for sure. That's how it
Boxing
is
them
out
up.
there.
Like it wasn't safe. So yeah, no Ash.
Sometimes you got to pick your battles too. You're like, damn, do I start this whole fight mission?
Always. When it comes to my name, always.
Oh yeah,
Always.
that's different though. Because that means that could just keep being a running joke. I ain't gonna lie. When it's a name and it's a joke attached to it, it's not just like something that just quickly happened. Yeah, that could be an on-running joke for a long time. You kind of have to nip that in the bud real quick. I ain't
Best
gonna lie.
thing
to
I
you.
ever did was go to a Magna Middle School. Because you didn't go to school with them fuckers no more. Magna Middle Schools were all black in the hood. Got shipped out.
Which is mad crazy because that's like, yo, that's the better school. You ever notice that? That was how it was always packaged as
Yeah,
a kid.
like
yo, it was-
that's what they told the white parents to get their kids over there and bust us over.
shit, they told me that it's like, nah, you should go to a Magna program. I was like, really? What are you
You know,
talking?
one fucking class a year.
What are you
That has
talking
to do
about?
anything with what
What
you're
the
trying
hell
to
is a
do.
Magna program?
Let me tell you something.
I
Let me
don't
tell you.
like. I'm a kid, so I
Magna,
don't like
Magna
magnets.
programs.
Like
Magna programs are cool, but the issue with the magnet programs was, especially growing up in Florida, were that they were all in the hood.
To raise the property value.
Yeah, it was
So-
Eli. I mean, that was the school.
Ely.
Right? Ely, my bad. Eli.
So it was like they were busing in kids. They were busing in kids from Lighthouse Point to go to Crystal Lake
Yeah.
Middle School.
They shipped me from Tamarack, clear down Lakes, all like they didn't care.
And then they
And same thing
then
for
they,
high school.
And then they segregated all the kids.
Absolutely.
So it was
And
like
named us. You want to talk about fucking senior and shit? There was track 1, track 2, then magnet, and then gem above magnet. Like
so it was like it wasn't really you weren't
it was
integrating
segregation
anything.
as
It
a
was
fuck.
super
oh, we
segregated.
had electives. They would throw us all together like wolves.
Oh yeah.
Facts.
first day I'm really not saying my school, but first day of middle school, coming straight out of a straight elementary school, I had a girl walk up to me and be like, "You talk white. Let's see if you bleed white too." I had to put that bitch on top of a cabinet in the portable. She thought I was big for nothing. Like, nah, bitch, hold on, let me stand up. Don't let this desk fool you. I'm 5'9" at 12, bitch. The what?
Like you talk white though.
Yeah, you talk. I went back home. I was like, Mom, I see why they call them monkeys. They are not like us. I completely understood the difference between Black American and Caribbean.
Nah,
Immediately.
That shit is kind of crazy. I ain't gonna even lie. When I went to
It's crazy. No, that's wild.
when I went to all predominantly, I thought it was all
All
white.
the Caribbean parents didn't want you associating with the American black. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it out there.
They
just gonna
referred
go
like
ahead
the
and-
dirty nigga, the dirty nigga. And it was like, Mom, they're black like us. They are
Yeah,
not
yeah.
like us. And I was just like, the Haitians were fine. Any other island.
Any other
fine.
island? Yeah, real
Yeah,
talk.
yeah.
No. Yeah,
But
yeah.
a Yank?
Yeah, boy.
All
yeah.
the way Yank. Like, you ain't even like first
They had
generation
to-
Yank.
They had to be vetted by our parents.
That's
dog.
pretty
It
much
was
usually
crazy.
how that was. My parents wouldn't overtly say it, but I could just tell. Like,
I had Haitian,
where's he from?
Jamaican, Bahamian
All right,
friends.
let me go ahead and see what's up with them real quick.
But the first Jaquan, it was like, nah.
My father was so feisty. It's like he'll walk past, like we're in the house, you know, like you're not a band person, you know,
Mm-hmm.
but he'll walk past, and as he's like past you, but I can still see him. He's like, "Oh, what him? Am I Yankee?" Or and if you can't answer him, like, no, I'm from, da, da, da," you know what I mean? Like if you can't twang back with him,
yeah, it's over with.
Cut you off.
We're gonna finish that off real quick.
Get him the fuck out of here.
It's not even a joke, dog.
it's
No,
not.
It's not even
No,
a
this shit
joke,
is
dog.
crazy. It's not a joke, but this shit is fun.
No, it's true,
This
though.
shit is-
We
this
had
shit
to
is-
007 our American friends, bro. It's just like,
I literally did. Any, I would like just say,
Nah, facts.
hey, morning,
Hey,
night.
when you get in the house, don't say shit, nigga. Just say your name, nigga. That's it.
Don't even say that, because some of y'all names, the Ishas, you are not of us.
What's your name? Nah, I understand. Nah, I totally get it. Totally get it. This shit is so funny to me.
Nah, and what's craziest is that like I remember when a lot of like white kids would say that. It was like, hey, yeah, you talk like white, da 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 da. It was just be like, I remember when I first came here, y'all didn't understand me for the first 3 days, so I had to remember what I learned in English class just so I can start communicating with y'all.
Try to
'cause-
put a
Or,
bitch in
or it was
Esau.
only me and like 3 niggas here that me and them were just talking. I'm like, this is getting kind of boring fast. So I gotta start using whatever I learned from 5th grade, 6th grade, whatever, and just talk like that, like I'm talking to the teacher, and that's how I started
But you
communicating. Like,
actually spoke a different language, though, right?
yeah, I mean, yeah, but it wasn't even a different language. It was just I was a hot boy ass city nigga too, so it was that too. White people didn't understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just get to that
They tried to
part.
put my ass in Esau because I spoke with an accent.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah,
actually,
yeah.
what's 5 minus 2? Tree.
See, I ain't gonna lie.
That was a problem.
See,
That was a problem. And
speak,
I spelled English, like proper English. Like
Oh.
mom, I put mum. Check had a QU. You know what I mean? Like I spelled properly.
Yeah, I spelled
And I
check
used to
with
get
a QUE.
lit the fuck
Yeah,
up, yo.
yeah,
And my mother used to be like, "Don't fucking put nothing else on that paper. You getting threatened in the house, and then you getting points off at school, and your mama ready to fight the teacher. Like, mom, I
Yeah,
have to
yeah.
write it American. I have to write it in American.
yeah. I ain't gonna lie. See, like, I didn't have an accent because, like, you know, I went to certain schools just early enough, but still, like, I was in a black and in the hood at first.
From,
So,
like
I said, when I moved to all white neighborhood, which was mostly Spanish, when you know Venezuelan, when I like looked back at it and started studying what was going on, like, oh y'all really ain't all white. And like, hold on, you know what I mean? Let me figure this out. But come to find out, like I said, they didn't understand me. I'm like, oh, okay, I gotta speak traditional as fuck just so y'all understand me. If not, like,
Nah,
hey,
facts.
I'm like, yo,
Facts,
what up?
facts.
They're like, huh? I'm like, oh shit.
Nah, yeah, you're right.
It took me a while to figure that one out.
But now
3
you're a
days.
code switching motherfucker.
You have to, just because it's like it was based off of. If not, I'm not
Yo.
talking to nobody.
I'm not even gonna lie. I have one American friend. One. That's not Caribbean down the line. You know what I mean? Like 3rd generation Caribbean that's been here type stuff. I have one, bro. And it's not for lack of trying. I got one.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Well, no. I got two. I got Will and I got Paul.
And they still black.
Yeah, of course they're black, but they're black Americans. Like my friends are
America.
Asian, Caribbean, African. I used to have an American Indian friend, but I haven't spoken to that guy in years. So like, yeah, man, like a couple white boys, but the white boys are Jewish.
Craziest part for me is like white friends and all that. Like I don't have like pure white
And
friends.
Spanish.
Like
A bunch of
think
Spanish,
so. Like,
bunch of
not too
Spanish
many.
dudes.
I definitely do.
I do, but like it's not like
Like friend.
I have like white. Like I don't even know what I am. Like I'm not German. I'm not Polish. I'm not Italian. I'm just fucking white.
No, I know a few of those, but those are a lot fewer, especially down here by comparison to the Jewish people I know, or the, like different cultures of white that's mixed in with Cuban and mixed in with other different races. That's already like
The Jubins.
yeah, like there's a whole different mix going on,
Jubins.
especially down here. So like, I mean, up in Tallahassee, yeah, there was a few, obviously. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no,
Like,
that's me down here. Like no offense, when I went to Gainesville, I didn't keep none of them crackers.
it was one or two. You know what I mean?
No, I kept one.
You know what I mean? Like, and for me, it was never like a skin thing. It was just like, hey man, I gotta figure
Oh, it
out
was a
who you
mindset
are.
thing.
It's like I gotta figure out who
Like-
you are, so I'm not put in a bad situation. You cool, but I don't know who your friends are. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully, you know what I'm saying? It's just hey, me and you are
And how
cool,
many
so
of those
like I gotta
freaking-
kind of control this situation.
How many of those stories came out, like, at least when I was in college and shortly after, where black people would go somewhere, like the one black person would go
Yeah.
somewhere with all their white friends and end up dead,
Yeah,
gone.
not come
Just
back.
No, like, sir.
Yeah. See what?
No, that shit's crazy. I
I'm
had a
coming
cousin.
back every time.
I had a
Landing on
cousin.
my feet like a cat.
No, that's real shit. I had a cousin who he died like that,
See?
swimming or some shit like that, and I didn't really know too much. And my mom was telling me about it, but yeah, that's just crazy to me, man.
I never,
yeah.
no matter how many white
in a
friends you
creek.
have.
It was a creek. Yeah.
My mom was big on, like, she knew I had white friends. She put me in a white school, and it was understood. But at the same time, it was like, you can't be the only brown one. You feel me? Like, you can't go nowhere. In class,
Yeah.
it's different, but you can't go nowhere with them.
That's facts.
And be the only brown one. If
You get instilled.
There was
Your parents definitely instilled.
Yeah.
if
a
Lil
certain
Gonzalez
level.
ain't going,
Yeah.
Lil,
Yeah.
you not go.
We need a section.
Fuck Crispy them. Sit down.
Yeah, you can't be the solo. You
No,
gotta-
no.
You ain't
need
gonna
a
be the
section.
only
You
one.
ain't gonna be doing, and
You
especially if it's a
definitely-
crackerish event.
You can't be the only one.
No.
I remember one time it was my boy's birthday, man. It was my boy's birthday. But for his birthday, on his actual birthday, he was going to a movie. We were going to go see Don't Be a Menace. Right? This is me in elementary school. And it would have been me and like 6 white boys. And my mom was like, nah.
Not at all. I don't even like those odds.
It was like, nah.
You are
It's not even the
immediately-
fact. It's not even the fact that it's a R movie and you're young, because that wasn't the case. That wasn't the problem.
all
It was the
crackers.
fact that it was that coupled with the fact that you're the only black boy in a group of white boys. So if anything happens,
You gonna get blamed for it?
you're gonna get blamed for it.
Not facts though.
No, that's what it is, though. You know what I'm saying? Sad reality of the truth. You
And
know what I'm saying?
that's the shit we grew up in, like
Yeah.
crazy.
And it's not
Yeah,
like we're
yeah.
like mad fucking old. Like,
No, yeah, for me,
that was the reality.
I had the
And
half,
I'm pretty sure that's most black people's reality.
yeah, like I had the half and
Across
half
the board.
experience. I had the up to about 15 years old, and then I moved into a white neighborhood. So like I had 15 years of knowing the all black neighborhood, the hood, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it was like, okay, I gotta adjust, and then I mentally decided to adjust because it was like, either that or I'm just gonna flunk out this shit. It's like it was one of the two, and I was like, I'm
mean,
living
it's all-
here, so I know I got to deal with this. Like, it ain't like I could just get
That's how-
them to just
that's how-
up and move. Like, it don't matter what I do, I can't get them to up and just move.
Not to cut you
To
off,
the
but
hood.
that's
You know
how I
what I mean?
felt when I went to Parkland. I ain't gonna lie. I got myself kicked out that school on purpose because I felt like, I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. When I was going to Parkland, I felt weird as fuck going there.
Yeah, you were probably the only nigga in the entire school. The fuck?
Listen.
Entire school.
Listen. I know
felt-
that was the case in elementary school
I
for
felt,
mine.
I felt out of place in a motherfucker there, and I'm like, dog, what the fuck? Dog,
You
I'm
were
like,
the
dog, this shit.
only
ain't-
one.
Dog, I'm sitting in. Dog, this is the first time I've been to other high schools. Dog, this is the first time I'm in a high school, and niggas is chewing tobacco in class. I'm like, what the fuck? Niggas allow this shit? No, nowhere in the world, dog. Niggas spitting in the bottle. I'm like, hell nah, no. This shit is disgusting, dog.
That's crazy.
Nigga got a bottle on his fucking desk filled up with spit. I'm like, dog, the fuck is going on, dog? Dog.
Heart of Gainesville. I used to see that shit, dog. Oh my god.
I saw that shit at high school though, because like my high school was really nice.
I hated that shit, dog. Like, you know what I mean? But here, but I ain't gonna lie to you. Parkland, I felt out of place like a motherfucker there. Like, out of place like a damn dog. Like, I couldn't do it. I couldn't fucking do
Yeah,
it.
no, it can get pretty scary over there too. So like, you know, like not in that way, but like just in
Yeah,
general.
that way.
Scary hours.
Well,
Yeah, in
yeah.
that
Yeah,
way.
that
Before
way,
you
absolutely
fight
in
yourself
that
and get
way.
out, nigga.
Well,
Yeah,
no, I
like-
wasn't talking about the bang bang part of it, but yeah, it could get scary in both ways, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Just in general. But like,
Oh yeah, I forgot about that shit.
yeah. I thought I was like, I'm not trying to
nah.
put a joke on that.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
But
Rest
like,
in peace to the people that, you know,
Yeah,
that
like-
died at the shooting. I forgot about that.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
nah, man. It
but
gets scary over there.
It gets
What you
scary over
mean?
there, just as far as like, yeah, you know, you just out of place and
Shit ain't, I'm just saying that shit ain't happening in the black schools. That's all I'm saying. It never has. Ever.
Nope.
nah, not
But I also feel like
at the most you'll have like a brawl at the most.
I mean, or a nigga might get
and it's usually at a sporting event.
not even that.
Well, I
I
see-
feel
No,
like
you'll get some at the
reason
sporting
we don't
event.
do it is because like we know.
No, I'm
who
not talking
are-
about shooting, like just shooting in a fight. I'm talking
No,
about.
we're talking about mass shootings, like going like Columbine.
mass. I'm talking about that.
Yeah, no, we're
I
talking
feel
about
like
that. I
the
said
reason
the most that
black-
we have is a brawl. That's an event that's within the confines of what's going on.
No, that's not even the same thing because that's a brawl. That's something that
That's
was
different.
It,
That's
it
what
was
we're
ignited
saying.
in the moment.
That's what I said,
Columbine
within the
is-
confines of what's
Columbine
going on.
is, I hate my life. I hate my mom. I hate my school. I'm gonna make a list of and I'm gonna just go drill down. That's not something niggas are doing
Nah,
because
nigga.
we know who our real oppressor is. We know, no, like no.
Yeah.
No, real talk.
Facts. The reason they have time to like, you're the it's because they don't know who their real fucking oppressor is because they don't get it. They really think it's like, oh, diversity is the problem. No, fucker. The reason we got to do diversity is because y'all was making everything white. That's why we got to push diversity now. You just got to wait for it to
Shit
even
get
back
cold.
out.
Shit get cold.
You will have your time. You know, like niggas wasn't out here shooting up shit when we were literally like getting killed in the street in the
Yeah.
50s, 60s, and stuff. Why weren't we doing that?
Like
No,
in
no,
every
facts.
other, like in every
Facts.
other country,
Facts,
right?
facts.
Like in every other country and every other time in history, when a certain group of people are getting oppressed, they revolt. We never did that. We literally never did that. They put Martin Luther in front of us talking about peaceful protests. But in every other country, right?
They rise up.
In every other country, in every other situation, they rise up. The whites did it to whites. You get what I'm saying? Everywhere. Like there's no point. There's no point in history that you could say, oh, they had a peaceful protest here, other than the American Civil Rights Movement. That was our quote unquote revolution.
Like, and they're still releasing dogs and spraying us down with hoses, and we're like, we shall not be moved.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm about to be moved.
We shall overcome.
I'm
We're
like-
singing.
Facts.
We're singing, getting mauled by German shepherds. Like, listen. I talked about this. I talked about this before. Listen,
I don't mean to laugh, but that shit crazy.
I talked
You
about
making that
this.
shit now, nigga?
Wait, what's wrong with Richie? What happened?
Yeah. Try that shit. Yeah, try that shit
Dog,
now.
try that shit now, nigga. You gonna get shot, nigga. What the fuck? No, hell nah, nigga. I'm sorry, that shit was just funny to me.
You
though.
had to
That's-
realize, like, really, like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a fucking minute. They
That-
was really like, and niggas just went home.
Yeah.
Niggas went home.
Nah, facts.
Big mama, help me out. No, nigga.
Nah, yeah, that's some bullshit. That yeah, you right. Yeah.
It's literally when you sit down, right, and you take away all the fuckery, don't consider all the fuckery that they fed you, right? Literally your entire lives, from inception, your parents, all of this. When you take all of that away and look at it as a logical, reasonable human being, right? You're just like, wow, somebody dropped the ball.
Nah, facts. They did.
The ball. When I say the ball was dropped in such a way, I don't want to get really too into it, but like, let's talk about this, right? You weren't here for this conversation, Ashley, but Juneteenth,
Juneteenth.
quite possibly the dumbest thing, the dumbest thing that Black people celebrate.
I'll let you cook.
Right? It's literally a holiday to celebrate niggas not believing that they were free. And that niggas, white people from another place had to come and tell them, like, nah, you free for real. And they were like, oh, yeah? Because the niggas that came before, we didn't believe them. Like, that's what this is.
I think this is the only time I ever wish we did have a little video on here, because my face as you.
Right? So, like, this is what Juneteenth is literally the niggas in Texas didn't believe that the Civil War took place and that the North won and that slavery was abolished. So these niggas was like, nah, I'm gonna keep on being a slave because I don't believe it. Like, literally for I don't know how many years, but niggas came back to Texas and was like, oh, nah, nigga, y'all are free. Juneteenth. Ladies and gentlemen. And that is what they have Black people celebrating.
Got niggas bite.
I hate y'all so much.
Niggas is free.
I hate y'all so fucking much.
And it's like sit down and think about it. Sit down and
Niggas can't have shit, huh? There's nothing. There's not nothing. Can't have nothing.
think about it.
Is free.
Can't have nothing.
And niggas out here celebrating that shit like a fucking holiday, though.
Bro.
Getting shirts made.
Bro, like I grew up
No,
and I was like, I didn't know what Juneteenth, like I didn't know what Juneteenth, I literally did not know what they did not talk about it in high school.
Yeah, nah.
They didn't.
This shit is new.
Listen,
It's not that new.
It's new.
It's not that new.
How
It's
like
not that new.
3 years new.
Nah, buddy.
How this shit is new.
When was it promoted?
When was it promoted like this? Nah, I ain't gonna lie. 3 years ago.
Promoted 3 years ago at least.
Yeah, it's promoted 3 years ago at least. Because I
I feel
never heard
like,
about this shit.
No, they
before.
started
Pandemic.
talking about this pre-pandemic. That's when I started hearing like a lot about Juneteenth, and it was like,
I don't think it was that long.
I'm telling
It was
you,
pandemic.
pre-pandemic.
No, just a little bit pre-pandemic.
This is
pandemic.
like this
it's
is at
always
least
been a
2015. It's been a thing.
It's
bro.
been a thing,
It's
yeah.
been a thing for decades.
Exactly.
It's been a thing
They
for
weren't
decades.
giving off actual
Yeah.
days off for it.
But no one is now.
Because they actually were nationally saying if a black person wants to take off, da 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 da.
Yeah, if you want to take
That's
off,
black
that's
people.
PTO.
That's black people saying that.
That's PTO.
And
Take off. If you have the time, go ahead. But like, it's not a recognized national fucking holiday.
Because it's
That's
just
what
bullshit.
I'm just saying the
Like
hoopla.
Valentine's
The
Day.
I mean,
hoopla-
and
a
everything
lot of
else.
holidays are bullshit, and
You
they're
know
at
what,
least
though?
national holidays. Columbus Day is bullshit as fuck.
we also have
Valentine's
we
Day.
have to chalk it
Nah,
up
I
too.
said that Valentine's Day is bullshit as fuck, but
Y'all saw the.
But you don't
y'all-
get the day off.
No, we had to chalk. You have to chalk it up too because there was nothing to do during the pandemic. So like when I was getting pushed,
Nigga came up
they're
with
like
that
they was like, oh, we got a narrative right now that we can kind of go with. Oh, why is this
Black
not
Lives
being
Matter, Juneteenth.
Yeah, so
all of this
Oh, I
stuff.
see what you're saying. Oh,
so like
okay,
there was
okay.
nothing to
It's
do.
probably those people that
it was dead news
the Black
weeks a
Lives Matter
lot.
people who came with that shit, man.
I don't know
They
where
did
it
not
came
come
from.
up with.
Juneteenth has been around
I'm
for
sorry,
decades.
they didn't come up with it, but they probably, you know what I mean?
Promote like they
promoted it, made it
they
pop-
Kardashianed it.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
like
I thought when people were saying Juneteenth, I didn't know what they were talking about.
Ain't nobody. And it was like Kwanzaa.
I was like,
nigga.
what is Juneteenth? Why do I keep hearing this?
That was like hearing Kwanzaa. Like
And then
in the
I finally
90s.
like looked it up, and I was like, what the fuck?
and then there was the one year every black show had a Juneteenth episode.
For real?
Yeah.
And
It
if
was like
you were
the-
a black show, like
was like
blackish and
WB.
shit,
Oh
like,
yeah, black. Oh, you're right. I remember that.
like
shit.
any show that
You're
had
right.
like even
Yeah,
a good
yeah,
amount of
yeah.
black people. It didn't even have to be like a black show because I'm not just saying like
no, you're
BET,
right. You're
but,
right.
like,
Yeah,
it was a
yeah.
thing.
There was yeah.
And like I said,
yeah.
I was just dumbfounded. And I don't think like I don't think I'm like an anti nigga, right? Like some people are just
Anti-nigga.
anti, right? They're anti. They just do. They like. They don't like people because everybody likes them. Type stuff.
Sometimes you are. I'm joking.
No, but I'm
I'll
not.
fuck with you.
I'm not like.
You don't gotta explain yourself. I was fucking with you, bro. You hate niggas.
It tends to happen. No. I'm not talking about people. I'm just like,
just like
because
pussies.
Taylor Swift is such a huge popular person. I'm not gonna like Taylor Swift just because she's popular and everybody likes her. Like I'm not gonna give her. Some people are like that, right? Taylor Swift makes some good music. I'm not, but I'm just not a fan.
Oh, being a fan and just.
But like,
I understand
some
the machine
people are
though.
some people are anti everything. They go against the grain purposely, not because it's not organic. They just purposely, I'm gonna go left because everyone's going right.
Nah, for sure.
Not because there's a real reason to go left. It's just
Let me
literally
ask you a question,
it
though.
could be the right way to go.
Let me ask you a question.
And
Though.
niggas will go left just because everybody went right.
I do that sometimes.
Let me ask you a question though. On the Taylor Swift part, because you were making a couple big
that's why I
points
text-
a
that's why I text
few
you in
episodes
caps.
back, right? Like, would you still understand that she's a machine though, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
I do
like, you
know that
understand
she's a
the-
machine.
Yeah, like you just understand the machine.
I understand
of
Yeah,
why it's happening.
We're
yeah,
in
yeah.
the
You know what I mean? Like, nah, for sure. That's the one
It's our
thing.
fucking time, dog. It's first of all, we on the topic yet?
Yeah,
We ain't
yeah,
even-
no,
just
we're
talk.
just talking about Taylor.
We're just talking.
Well, it's her time, dog. Kanye West. I think from that time, Kanye West was like, "Yo, Taylor Swift ain't shit."
I'm gonna let you finish. He
She didn't. He didn't say that.
He didn't say like.
He didn't
like,
say that.
He didn't really say all that, but
I mean,
he could have said it. You know,
he
verbatim.
interrupted her getting an award to say someone else should have gotten it.
Yeah, I mean, basically, all right. So basically, he said,
Yeah.
People do this to her a lot.
and then so I feel like
Let's
you know what I
not-
mean? This was a.
I feel like he started
mean,
it. I feel
Jay-Z
like
and I think-
Kanye started it, and now people like.
This is the Grammys way of showing, or not America's way of showing, like, it's America's revenge, basically. Like, you don't like this, you don't like her, well, we're gonna put her out there more. You know what I'm saying? And make her as glamorous.
You could say
Whatever.
you could say that. Speaking of
Because
the
she-
awards and stuff, right? Let's circle back to that in a little bit, but I didn't know the Grammys were happening this weekend.
Yeah, it was kind of weak.
I did not know.
Absolutely.
And that's a shame.
Nobody watch award shows no more.
I
but
know.
now the
There was definitely a push for anti-award show once Joe Kai said what he said about Barbie, and that ties back into what you want to talk about with Taylor Swift, right? There's a lot of stuff we could touch on. There's a lot of like
But I feel like
Josiah, whatever his. I'm sorry, not whatever his name is. I don't know what his real name is.
But I feel
But
like
the comedian.
award shows are down though. Award shows are down. Like nobody's really watching music award shows like that no more. You know what I mean? Like
The Grammys last year and 2 years ago were great. They were one of the highest rated Grammys in years. They were good. But there's been a narrative, like I said, since the Josiah, I guess the Josiah incident is what I'll refer to it at
Who are we talking about?
the Chinese comedian, the Asian comedian. I'm sorry. Sorry.
No problem.
My Asian people.
I'm trying because I'm like I'm pretty down with the Asian. Who the fuck is that one? Like
So, what award show did he host? Was it the Golden Globes?
I don't want to lie. I don't know what award show he hosted, but I heard the clip and it was a bad joke. Like it failed, but it wasn't like a like how people were just taking it like he just was so out of pocket.
So since
Especially because he said way worse shit. Like watch a special.
since that.
So what do you say?
And then let me finish.
Oh,
hold
go
on. So since
Find it.
that, and then what happened at I guess the Oscar nominations came out recently also, and again with Barbie, award shows have taken a major hit. Personally, I think white women feel attacked, and I think that's what it is. And white women, they've been kind of on a power trip recently. And like, it's kind of crazy that the award shows we're like kind of bringing them back down to earth a little bit. Right? So where am I going with this? I'm pretty sure you guys are like, what the fuck is he talking about? Right? So Joe Coy.
I was about to hit you with a button for a
So
second.
Joe Coy, the joke about the Barbie, he was talking about Oppenheimer and how great it was, and then he said, and then yes, there was Barbie, the movie about the doll with big boobs, right? White women think Barbie is one of the most culturally impactful movies in the last 50 years. Not me. This is literally quotes off the internet. They think Barbie is so okay. So remember when I talked about white women and white women wanting to have black babies so they can have, like, I call them woke trophies. Right? Okay. So there's this. This is going to be a very psychological topic, but it kind of has to be broached again when we talk about everything that's going on with the award show and Taylor Swift.
All right.
Right? So white women throughout history don't have any power. Right? They get all their power from
The men they're associated with.
the men that they're associated
No,
with.
facts. That's facts.
Right?
It's been a law. It's been a law.
Especially in
Right?
American history.
So the Barbie movie to
Yeah, it's
them,
like a fucking law.
So the Barbie movie to them was like white women getting their shackles taken off,
Yeah.
right? Joe Coy just said it was a movie about a doll with big boobs, shackles back on to them, right? They wanted to cancel him over that comment, right?
Shackles on your feet.
Then going into the Oscar nominations, Barbie again, even though Barbie had nominations, they got nominations, the white women in Barbie didn't get nominated. So white women went crazy. American Ferrera got nominated. The nigga that played Ken got nominated.
Oh,
Right?
Ryan Gosling.
But
That's his name, right?
Margot Robbie, who played
Yeah,
Barbie,
you got it right.
and the director didn't get nominated. So white women went crazy, and then it took a lot of people. I put it in the group chat. There was the black comedian that had to diss up the two lesbians in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And he if you look at his clips, he was talking about white women got mad that white women if they call it fake wokeism. Because it's only woke about if it's benefiting white women. Right? So the white women in Barbie didn't get nominated. But the man did, and the person of color did.
That's not good enough.
So white, yeah,
And I think,
Boy.
That wasn't the point of this.
boy.
I think even Nicki Minaj's Barbie song got actually an award on top of that. That's a whole nother topic. Got the award of Song of the Year, but
Did
that's
it?
a whole, yeah. But it got retracted because it was a whole like press release with that. I actually heard something about
Yeah, continue. No.
that.
Tell.
So
tell.
basically, so like
This is new information.
Yeah. Like, Nikki got like a whole press release and an email out to all the press people that was popping up. Like, yeah, she won. I think it was Song of the Year, not Album of the Year, but Song of the Year.
She got nominated.
Not nominated. She was nominated and won. So they had the release like, hey, she's gonna be the winner. Blah 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 blah. And next thing you know, what's the name won that, but that was never televised. Who's homeboy? Killer Mike. Killer Mike actually won it, but it wasn't never televised, and also he got arrested for apparently allegedly getting in an argument with security. So
A misdemeanor, whatever it was
it was
a
a misdemeanor
misdemeanor.
on top of that.
Bullshit.
So rumor is that he got in an argument with security over there. That's the rumor. Allegedly, whatever safe word you want to throw in there, but that's what I heard.
It was a lot of like bullshit going on too. So it wasn't really
So-
centered around your Grammys itself.
So back to
The Spanish dude. I mean the Asian dude.
back to the whole Barbie situation, right? So white women essentially they want to cancel all award shows. That's essentially where we're at. And
Beauty pageant
because of this, I feel as though why I didn't even know the Grammys were coming on. on a dead week where there's no football, I did not know the Grammys were coming on. Literally. I was like, yo, what's going on? And then I'm just seeing stuff. And I remember telling Andre, I was like, oh, shit, the Grammys are on. And I didn't change it to the Grammys. This is the funny part. I did not change it to the Grammys.
I mean, because we're out of that stage now. I mean,
but the Grammys last year, last year and 2 years ago was fun.
You would watch the Grammys?
Fuck no, I won't now. But there was a time.
At one point,
That's
it
what
was
I'm saying.
definitely
There was
good.
a time we was watching the Grammys, but now
I think Grammys always felt like a little bit more adult and more elevated than obviously the MTV, BET Awards and things like that. You know what I'm saying?
The Grammys were always there for us because we were black and black people kind of ran music.
We gonna place. You gonna see one of us.
You're gonna see us at the Grammys. There's no way to go around seeing somebody black at the Grammys.
yeah, because if Jay-Z got 24 of them shits, and with Kanye, I mean,
That's all I'm saying.
Even
That's
back
why.
in the day, though,
that's
right?
why. That's why black people music,
Michael Jackson,
like
Al Greens, all that.
all the
Like,
movie stuff.
They
you know
locked us out of that. Poor Denzel.
they'll do all types of stuff to black people when it comes to movies, but they can't do shit about music
at all.
There's too much.
remember that's why 3-6 Mafia got got popping again was because of the fucking Grammys.
Nah, the Oscars. They won an Oscar.
The Oscar, yeah.
They
It was
won
an
an
Oscar.
Yeah, they won an Oscar.
For Still Fly.
No, they won an Oscar for
Gotta stay high.
no.
It wasn't that
Stop,
song?
stop. No, they won an Oscar for fucking the shit with Terrence Howard.
Oh, whoop that. Yeah, whoop that. Ah, yeah, you're right. They did. That is crazy.
You talking about the movie?
that is crazy.
Yeah, the movie with Terrence Howard.
Yeah. You the pimp.
But the music in that, they did all the music.
Before we get copywritten, can't sing the full
Yeah, I was
thing.
about to say, like,
Yeah.
don't start me up. I can't afford nothing.
Yeah, man.
Can't afford
Before you
it.
get copywritten.
Not at all.
So
But-
that's why. Okay, boom. Now, Taylor, how I tie Taylor Swift into this? Taylor Swift is
She had to win.
Taylor Swift is the ultimate.
Savior.
I didn't even think about it that way.
No, she had to win.
Exactly.
to
But
say-
see,
she
I
won this
didn't,
year too, yeah.
I didn't even think about it like that. I wasn't even thinking about Taylor Swift winning the Grammy.
I was about
Right?
to say that, like,
But
I don't know if that dispels
I don't know
what
if
you're
that's
talking about. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
but it also kind of proves what I'm talking about because they want the Grammys to be successful. So they made Taylor Swift. They made Taylor Swift win.
Yeah, you gotta make. So basically, all right.
But
Everything's evolving. Everything's evolving around her right now, dog. She
Yeah.
cannot lose, bro.
Yeah,
like she
like,
cannot lose. Everything
okay.
she touches, fucking
I think
gold.
they know. I think they know if they get white women, they have a definite advantage,
But now check this
they're
out,
trying to
right?
take the Stanley Cup approach, right?
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So like now getting it. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, here's what I was gonna say about this. Like, I think, like I said, her team is hella strong. So I think in this one, she got that off of her getting obviously with Kelsey as well, because that gets her in the NFL market that she really wasn't in.
Yeah. So
So
you
now
know.
husband's got a, hey, daughter, hey, oh, you give a, you kind of get, you care about this a little bit now, right? You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, you love Taylor Swift. All right, yeah. Now I gotta invest in this even more. You know what I mean? It's not even like I can invest in this a little bit.
Like the nigga that
We're
won tickets to Vegas.
We're crossing
Like,
over
simple.
paths now. You know what I'm saying? My football life and your like want to grow up daughter life was completely different.
Shit.
Now it's
Not even
now it's crossing
daughters.
over.
Not even 40-year-old women love Taylor Swift.
No, I know, but I'm just saying like
All of
it's
these-
starting with the kids and then going all the way up.
All of the moms now, the 40-year-old moms grew up listening to Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift is 34. She's been out since she was 15.
No.
Say 34 and 40, so just close like that.
No, but
no,
I'm
but-
saying Taylor Swift came out at 15, right?
Damn, and nigga
Right?
ain't even see
A
30.
lot of these girls were 20 years old at the time.
I understand.
Yeah, she came out when she was 15.
So, or 15, 16, however old she was. So a lot of the girls now, young girls to 40-year-old women, have been listening to Taylor Swift for years.
But every mom, like not every mom,
That's a
but
big
every,
demographic.
But every like suburban mom that's like in that realm wants to be cool to their daughter and be like the next wave and be influential. So naturally, whoever's on top, they're gonna start mimicking. You know what I mean? So right now, it's gonna be Taylor Swift, like you're saying.
Nah, I can't say that because they weren't mimicking Lady Gaga. I know.
No. Some things out of pocket, of course. So but I'm saying they're gonna mimic the Kim K's though. They're gonna.
I think that's why
Yeah, I
Taylor's
get
winning
what you're
now.
saying.
Though.
You know what I
Like,
mean?
we
They're gonna
need a
mimic the
normal
Kim
white.
K's though, right? They're gonna mimic the Kim K's.
Like I said,
So
I
like
think that's
it's
why
gonna.
Taylor's being pushed
Taylor
to the
Swift
forefront,
is the
though.
normal white girl.
Exactly.
Beyonce, bro. She's
They
the
are
normal
just-
like.
You can be yourself.
You can get the football star and be a normal girl next door. You don't have to be the
Enhanced.
captain of the cheerleading squad. You don't have to be.
I know Dr. 305 is like, fuck that. What you talking about?
Facts. But she's
you
like,
better
she's like,
surgery up.
she's like basic white girl Jesus.
Nigga losing a lot of business.
She's like basic white girl Jesus. Listen, if Taylor Swift wore some
Throw in
dirty
the
Air
hat.
Force Ones, the world would go into a meltdown.
Oh my god!
She could, though.
Did you see what she wore at the Grammys?
If Taylor Swift ever wore some dirty forces, the world will end. The world would stop.
No, you're gonna see every mom.
But
in some dirty
she acts
forces.
like low key like one of them chicks that's mad cool though. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like in that weird pocket that she would never, but she's in that realm. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think Taylor Swift is just like the agenda being pushed of they want their daughters back. They want their daughters to stop fucking black guys. You know, stop getting their
I don't
lips
think
in
it's that deep,
hands.
but yeah.
I do. Look at Kylie.
No, yeah.
Look at Kylie
facts.
Jenner. Kylie Jenner went from big booty, big lips, all this stuff to taking all that shit out. Now she's with this white boy, right? That's what all of them do. Courtney is the only one that wasn't touched. Why? Because she stayed with crackers. They weren't looking for that, right? So I feel like the powers that be, whoever the white men and
Nah,
wherever
very
they
true.
are, you
Very
know what
true.
I mean? They're like, yo, we need our fucking daughters back. This one needs to stop fucking with all these black girls and bring his ass back over here. There's too much mixing. Like, look at the numbers.
Yeah,
we're gonna be brown as fuck in a couple of generations. You know
You
what I'm
about
saying?
to
They ain't
drink
trying
us
to
out. You about
Like, you
to
have to
drink us
remember,
out.
it's still,
And you
it's
see
still
what Drake's
like
doing out
racism
here.
out here. At the end of the day, that's what's driving this shit. Crackers that hate us, right? Yes,
Gonna
they
make
need their
a whole
daughters
bunch
to get
of
back to their
heartbreak
sons.
Drakes.
Listen,
They need
so the
numbers.
the
The
conspiracy
lineage.
the conspiracy theory is that the Chiefs are going to win the Super Bowl, all right? And Travis Kelce is going to propose to Taylor Swift on the 50-yard line. So that's the conspiracy theory.
I mean, I can see it happening.
I don't want to be a part of it. Oh, I'm gonna be here.
You say you want to be a part of
I forgot.
So that's
I don't watch that
that's
shit.
going to be that's what somebody is.
I won the Super Bowl and I got a surprise.
That's what somebody is saying.
Taylor, would you marry me?
I think the score is going to be like
Fuck
28-17 or something like that. That's the going conspiracy right now, is that Chiefs are going to win. They're going to start the dynasty in the Midwest, which is also kind of a part of it. Like I said, I don't trust nobody in the Midwest. Nobody, black, white, or other. What happened?
Oh, I thought he was passing out. Nah, the funniest part is, in my mind
See, them
is,
niggas don't have no boundaries out there.
in my mind, as soon as he say he's gonna marry Taylor Swift, I'm just thinking as the bridge just popped up on that screen was Taylor, will you marry?
I hate him. I hate him so much for that.
Remember, she was still waiting.
Why didn't he finish?
Wait a minute. Yeah, that's how I feel. Like as soon as you said that,
See, I just saw it with
low-key.
the Disney one. Like, whatever
Nah,
his
I see
name
him
is,
cutting
he just
that
won the
off. He's
Super
like,
Bowl.
Forget Disney World. I'm marrying Taylor Swift. That's the new commercial.
Oh my gosh.
Damn, not that she said
That
that.
would be crazy.
Witness the
Travis
marriage.
Kelce, you're
won
the
the
Super
Super
Bowl.
Bowl.
You're the Super Bowl MVP.
What do you want?
What are you gonna do now?
I'm gonna marry Taylor at Disney.
I'm not gonna lie though, they're gonna do everything.
Hey, bring the money in.
Hey, but
No,
nah,
Disney want to make so much money off of
That's crazy.
His betting line is 1,400.
That's crazy.
There's no way they're letting him win 1,400. You could bet anything and win 1,400. That's all I'm saying. It's plus 14.
Wait. On the betting app?
On the betting app right now, at least 2 days ago, from what I seen, it was plus 1,400 for Travis Kelce winning the Super Bowl MVP. Now, the thing is, for
Nah, he don't get MVP though.
the thing is for any of those type of players to win, you need a quarterback attached to getting you the ball. So chances are him winning that is so low, unless it's like out of nowhere. Hey, yeah, you won. It's like, hold on, but 1,400, I just don't see it. I'm just gonna keep the reality of all of it. Jokes aside, all of that. I know I joke, but nah. I'm just gonna
1,400. That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money that I don't think people are going to be able to win. That's all I'm gonna say.
But okay, I don't bet, so this might be stupid. But like, wouldn't the powers that be anticipating that you understood that logic, so therefore you don't vote, so therefore he should win?
Unless he decides to be a running back for the whole game. And decides to do some kickoff.
No, because what he's saying is MVPs basically go to like quarterbacks. You don't
usually
go
goes
to,
to
I
quarterback.
understand what he's saying,
And then-
but I'm just talking about the stats part. Like,
nah, but
Yeah, even the
it can happen.
stats.
Well,
The
then you're
stats
saying that Travis Kelce can't have a good game without Patrick also having
having a good game.
Okay.
But if Patrick throws like 3 interceptions and stuff like that, and Travis Kelce
Is the guy.
catches, you know, a touchdown and does whatever, and blah blah
If
blah,
he
he can
happens to be
potentially.
if he
could
happens to be the
potentially-
guy that
Still win.
doesn't
Okay.
cause any turnovers and gets the touchdowns, then yes. That's a very low percentage. That's why it's 1,400. But on the most watched game in America, you're gonna take that, you're gonna put that out there. I don't know if you're gonna put plus 1,400 out there across the board. Like saying, yeah, this ain't happening.
Hey man,
You know what I mean?
we
Hey,
seen-
listen, I'll put $1 just to get 14. That's all I'm saying. It's not a bad win. It's
Will
not
you
a
put
bad
$1
win.
down?
But you can put $1 down if you really want to, if you're in the app like that.
You win like $140.
One quick 140.
Okay.
Quick, real quick.
Back to Taylor, right? So she won.
Yeah, my bad about
She
that.
won,
I was just on some bet shit.
She won album of the year again, right? When Jay-Z won his award, he did the customary, he drank out of it. I think Kanye pissed in his award. There's a video of somebody peeing on their Grammy during the Grammys. Jay-Z said his spiel about Beyonce not winning. She hasn't won album of the year. They think it's personal at this point. How has she won many?
He brought her name up.
Who?
Jay-Z. He
During
said,
his speech.
he said her name.
During his speech. Hold on. I thought I put it in the chat.
And you're talking about, you're talking about Jay-Z's speech.
He said, okay. I ain't.
That's what the speech was about. I mean,
No, he did mention that she won a massive amount of awards, things like that. You know what I'm saying? And he also did say, hey, there's people that's not deserving to even be on there low key. He did slight some people. I wasn't expecting him to say that. He was like, my bad. When I got mad, I just started telling the truth. I did kind of like that line. He's like, yeah, I'm starting to tell the truth. What up? I'm cooking. Like, I get it. You know what I mean? You got to stick up for your chick. You know what I'm saying? But
Damn, he having the
you're
will.
saying because Beyonce got
So he having the will moment then?
yeah, and then he showed a picture. Then there's a whole bunch of videos of him drinking out of the Grammy, like I said, and
so
then then Drake reposted his shit when he won the Grammy about how the Grammys was shit. Yeah, that was the Grammys in a nutshell. The Grammys was a shit show. From what it looks like, Killer Mike, he won all the rap awards
And got arrested.
and then got arrested.
Yeah.
Beyonce won some awards but didn't win Album of the Year. Adele won something and then talked about Beyonce not winning Album of the Year.
I mean,
Jay-Z,
Adele's cool with Jay-Z, so you know. how
yeah,
that goes.
she's with Rich Paul and they're connected.
Yeah, she connected.
Yeah,
you know how that goes.
you know that
They're connected.
Yeah,
Jay-Z and Bron been cool. The Rock was thrown up a long time ago,
Yeah.
so that's easy to figure out. You know what I mean? But let me ask you a question, Ashley, on this. Like, do you think Beyonce should have won?
You're not.
Off the
No, my bad.
Album of the year.
Album of the year.
It's not her time
Okay,
anymore.
what is?
My
I would
Oh,
need
right,
to know
right.
what album of the, like, what are they really basing it off of? Like just sales number?
it's
like
not.
What,
That's the thing.
yeah,
It's not.
like what is it based off of?
And
like
the thing about it is, right? Like,
Okay, apparently she's won multiple awards on Grammys
Yeah.
during the Lemonade run, right?
yeah, she's won multiple awards. A lot.
During that time, right? So would that add up to enough for her to be album of the year during those years?
See, my
Is that a measurement? Like, let's just say, like in sports, right? You get, let's say in basketball, you get scoring awards, or if you get a QB, you get the most throwing yards or whatever like that. You get the MVP, whatever, right? So like it's based off of like, okay, how much
there's a metric, is what you're saying.
there's a metric, but in this, what is the metric to say
Exactly.
that
There-
is the album?
but that's the
is it,
thing.
is it cohesiveness, like,
Right.
all
That-
together?
that's the thing.
Because you can have
Unless
a bunch of
it's-
singles that's good, right?
But unless it's not on numbers, right? That's the thing. Like you can't. The thing about creative awards is that you can't put numbers on them unless you're doing it on numbers, on what they sell. Because a lot of times a nigga in the Grammys or like the movie of the year, actor of the year, it was in a movie that barely anybody saw, right?
No, it happens a lot.
So with when it comes to this creative stuff, it's like a panel of people and they judge it off of whatever the fuck they judge it off. I don't know what they judge it off of, but I think the thing with Beyonce is that she don't write her music.
Yeah, I don't think that's.
I did. This is from an outsider looking in. If that is one of the things they look for, right? Is like the creative process. I don't know what they look for,
Nah,
right? So I'm just throwing it out. I'm being the devil's advocate.
I'm
right
not
now.
sure if Mike Jack or some of these other singers.
Mike is a big writer.
No, well, yeah and no, because we all know people wrote for
Yeah,
him
people
too.
wrote for him, but he wrote for people.
Yeah, but the same thing with Drake. That's like one of those things. It's like you have to pretty much start looking in their catalog like, okay, what did they get written for them? Because it starts getting convoluted
But
after
you
a
see,
while.
you'll
know what I mean?
see in the shit that
Even though they're great. Like I'm not
they're in
I'm
most
not
of
gonna
they're in most of
change-
their credits. Like Mike, whatever Teddy Riley and R. Kelly quote unquote wrote for them, I'm pretty sure they didn't write every single word.
I ain't gonna lie. No, I think I heard the original Why with R. Kelly.
Hold
and
on,
then-
I'm gonna say this,
and
right?
That nigga decided he killed it.
I don't personally
with
listen to
his voice,
Beyonce,
though.
but I could say she has great singles. So her winning Grammys for the singles, yeah, she could do that, whatever the case may be, is right. I haven't listened to.
Damn near all-time winner. You know,
But
what I
in
mean?
every statistical category, Taylor, I don't want to say blows her out of the water, but if it is numbers, then Taylor would win every time.
I mean, yeah, versus her, but I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, like I said, man, it's not her time anymore, man. Just sit the fuck down. Who gives a fuck? It's not Beyonce's time no more, man. It's not. Like, everybody had their fucking time.
The
Rihanna-
hive is gonna sting the fuck
Come
out
at
of you.
Jesus, I ain't saying nothing, y'all.
I'm just saying, man, it's
the
not her time.
opinions of Richie
I'm just
is
saying,
not
man.
reflective of Lightly
I
Seasoned.
didn't say a goddamn thing.
Or the people associated with Lightly Seasoned.
Yeah. You know what I'm
I
saying?
believe you though, Richie. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted.
My boy is out here trying to get canceled.
You.
It-
Them fuckers is crazy.
Nah,
Okay?
they are,
I'm
but
straight.
nah, they are. They stick up for people. But I'm saying it's not. It wasn't her time though. It's just Taylor time right now. Let her get her time, dog. Everybody got their time. Rihanna had a time. Nicki had a
Just
time. I
saying,
mean,
you know,
you know what I mean?
that sounds a lot better than sit the
Mother,
fuck
y'all,
down.
I said nothing. I said
That's all I'm
nothing.
gonna say.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. you know what I
You
mean?
gonna say that on Beyonce's internet?
But
Lord
you know,
Jesus.
Beyonce's still. Listen, I still.
Friend.
Beyonce's still. I love it, Beyonce.
Friend.
Want to rumble with the B, huh? Throw the hex on the whole family.
I'm wake up in the I'm gonna wake up in the morning. Canceled. check my DMs. Canceled. It's crazy.
Why?
This one's going viral.
Nah, but even like I said, like, what do y'all think about people having songs written for them and and still getting an album of the year? Because I'm kind of thinking about that. Like, I think it doesn't affect their overall, like, because they still got to perform that shit at the end of the day. Like,
But that's why they have. But here's the thing.
mean?
That's why they have
Like
performance.
writer of the
No. That's
year,
why song of the year and there's performance of the year, because song is for the writers and performance is for the performer.
But are we
I'm
doing
sure
that with
Beyonce's won
actors?
that, right?
She's won performer of the year for certain songs, like pop performance, this performance, that performance. But I don't think there's an album performance.
I don't think there's an album.
No, I'm just saying, but like, do we do that with like the Denzels of the world?
Y'all can
right?
say that, but I can't say this.
Like
heard my face.
in the acting world, do we do that?
Hold on now. So y'all can say
but
that.
it's an acting award.
Huh?
No, I'm just saying.
But like actor of the year is an acting award.
That's what I'm saying. Like, did we do that? Like, oh, they had something written for them and da 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 da. Like,
But that's what acting is. That's why they have like script of the year or script or whatever the case may be. You can't really do it with acting because most of the time the actors
I feel
have
like
everything
Jay-Z
written
right
for
now
them.
when I get nervous. I speak the truth.
Richie won't die alone with no fucking dignity. That's his problem. Richie the nigga you don't save when he drowning because he's taking you to the bottom.
He's dragging you down.
Dragging you down.
Dark Richie. Dark Richie.
Listen. I said, I ain't say nothing bad, right? All I said was, I forgot what I said.
Nope. It's done. So, next topic, Tom. Next topic.
But so y'all can have your opinions on other shit, but I can't say.
You can say whatever you
all I
want.
said
You
was
say
she's a
whatever you want.
performer.
You can say whatever you
She's a
want.
performer. That's all I said.
Just know it's not. It's,
No, I'm fucking with you, man.
I'm supposed to. It's a podcast.
Nah, yeah. Tell the world how you feel, nigga.
Bring on the.
Say it with your chest.
Dark Richie.
Say it with your chest.
If you don't say it with chest, what you gonna say with?
Pause.
I'm just saying. If you don't.
I'm done. No.
Don't elaborate on that.
You know what I just realized? Nobody told me who the lady was.
Hey, yo.
For the I was talking about Steve Harvey's daughter. Steve.
Lori Harvey?
Yeah, like no, the lady talking in the video.
Oh,
Who
I have
was
no
that?
idea.
Okay,
No clue.
fair enough.
No clue. No clue. No clue.
Grasping for a piece of context, you know, like why do you know? You know what I'm saying? Like, what makes that true?
Yeah, that's what I say. Fuck the whole. I'm joking this stuff.
There's a lot of I think there's just a lot of anti-Harvey sentiment.
Why? Let the girl live. Like, what is
Not
she doing?
her. I'm just talking about the name
Oh.
itself.
You know why?
Like because Steve, because
That motherfucker's a
Cat.
thief. You know what I'm saying?
because of everything. You
I
know
hear
what I
stealing
mean?
souls and shit.
I mean, they say Cat was up 700% on ticket sales, so
Shit. I mean,
you know what I mean.
that interview's done 57 million views.
That interview is ridiculous.
Shit, Joe Rogan, he just signed a $250 million deal with Spotify,
Shout out to Joe, man. You know what
Right?
I'm saying? The real nigga out here, man.
His biggest interview is
Rogan
58
is not a
million.
real nigga.
You hear me?
Huh? He's not a real nigga?
No.
She said she's
You hear me?
not a real
Joe Rogan's
no.
biggest interview, 58 million on YouTube.
4 years ago too.
Shannon Sharp's biggest interview a couple weeks ago, 57 million.
I mean, he be talking some. Joe Rogan be talking some real shit though. I'll say that.
Yeah, I will say that this was my first time ever watching the Shannon Sharp situation. Like,
Oh, that was like the
yeah.
first and only? No,
yeah.
No,
Like,
no.
He never gets more than a reel. Like,
No, like if you watch his interviews, he really just lets the people talk. So
Yeah,
like,
He don't say nothing
you don't really
in his interviews.
And he'll tell you like, hey,
He just
listen.
drink.
He's like, hey, listen, Shea 48, boom, boom. I'm gonna lead you on to a question to something that you're probably gonna have to
Ramped about.
elaborate, and I'm gonna make sure you elaborate on it.
But he talking on the Ocho Cinco shit though.
No, yeah, he definitely talks on that. That's a whole different like he be talking about himself, all that. Apparently, he had a gun pointed at his head off an ex chick, all that. Yeah, that's a whole different.
He bothers me.
Who?
Uncle Shay is it?
Shay Shay?
Yeah.
It's the way it's
How come?
it's the way he talks.
The way he talks, the way he carries himself. I don't know. He's just not for me. He's just not for me. He's not for me, man. Like,
So she don't like the uncle vibes.
I don't know. He just, like, don't touch me.
She thought she
If
already
if
tried to throw a
anything ever
case
comes
on
out about him-
Shay Shay.
He'd uncle at the barbecue.
I don't know. Like, but there's just something. There's some, like,
I mean, he was an athlete.
yeah,
So,
but
Hall of Famer.
Yeah, like
Nah, he talk a lot of shit.
like
though. Maybe
like
that's what
like
it
we
is.
talking about better than Travis Kelce at one point. So like it's between him and Travis Kelce as still the best.
I think
Position.
Travis got it.
Yeah, it's pretty. But I'm just saying between him, that's the argument.
Yeah.
That's pretty much if you're gonna say who's the best in his field and his position, whatever. Pause. I'll say that early. I know. Yeah, there we go. You know what I'm saying? There we go. I know the gallery's gonna go. You know what I'm saying? So you got to throw that in there. But
children.
no, that would be the argument. So that's why he has validity to talk in certain
I
spaces.
mean, that's fine. Like, listen, let him talk. I don't take anything away from that. It's just,
It's probably the list that he got. That should be fucking bothering me.
he just,
He's like,
he makes me.
hey, Ashley.
He makes me feel like he'll leave
Hey, Ashley.
like a
Like what?
trail on me. You know what I mean?
You said a trail.
Yo.
You say you moving slimy, my guy.
Scumbag.
Jesus.
Shannon Sharp gives her scumbag vibes.
The views of Ashley doesn't reflect
They don't. I'm
lightly
sorry. God
seasoned
forbid.
or
God forbid
anybody
he has a-
associated with lightly
That's
seasoned.
funny as fuck.
Yeah.
Jeez,
And I genuinely don't know
Louise.
why. It's not like, nothing. Just,
He did nothing but
nothing. He just existed. He
Then
just
mad-
existed.
mad
I don't
respectful.
think the name
I don't
helps.
believe you.
I don't think the name helps.
Sharp.
No, Shannon.
Shit.
I think
You can't trust a nigga named Shannon.
Shannon, Terry.
You can't trust a nigga named Shannon, though. That's wild.
Shannon's been through some things, okay? That's all. A
That
big
is
old black nigga named Shannon.
That's
A
hilarious.
big old black nigga named Shannon. He been through some things. That boy, lucky he could play ball. Shit could have gone another way.
Yo, you heard that shit,
Damn.
Yo, Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame right there. Hall of Fame. Holy shit.
Damn.
Was not expecting that one.
Man.
Oh, Shay. Oh, Shay Sharp.
Oh, Shay Shay. Skill. Oh, come on now.
Yeah, he country too.
Yo.
God damn. Country bucking ass
Y'all.
niggas though.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't know about it. Fucking Shannon.
I can see Chad. Let's stay with me now.
Stay with me now, Aunt. Stay with me. Oh shit! Oh shit! Shit!
Next topic. Next topic.
That shit was fun though.
Oh man! Man, where were we?
Got my eyes tearing up right now. Bullshit.
Stay with me now.
Uh,
Oh man, that was good.
okay, so let's go. Wendy Williams, right?
Yo.
So she's broke somehow, some way. I don't even know how she got broke, but she's broke and she
They
moved
cut
to
her off
Florida.
from all her assets, though. It's a thing. So what it is? It's the same shit that did to Britney Spears, ain't it? The
Receivership?
yeah, where they
Conservatory shit.
yeah. They cut you off from the assets, so she don't have. So somebody has legal guardian of her money.
She got a parent.
Yeah, basically that's what it is because she's not in the mental state of having her own shit. So I don't think that she ain't broke to the point where because she's still doing lavish shit, so she not broke. You know what I'm saying? She just don't have.
She can't do nothing.
Yeah.
So when did she go crazy?
What?
Essentially.
Are you funny? Are you?
No, I'm being for real.
This lady.
After-
A
when
couple
she-
of years ago, like
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
show,
yeah. On
and
the
then they
sh-
took
yeah.
her show away from her, and other
Yeah.
people were hosting her show.
What did
and
she do?
When she after she fainted on the show, bro.
Was that the? Yeah, it
After
was
she
like a
fainted on the
Halloween thing,
show.
and she was like the Statue of
And she
Liberty. Was it right
and she
after
was
that?
and
She
she was.
fainted on the show. What show was this?
Yeah, I remember her
show.
fainting.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
yeah,
had
I didn't know
her.
that.
She had
Joey
a
was on
talk
the
show.
Fat Joe was on the
Look it
show.
up. Swear to God, like Wendy
Yeah,
Williams,
after that
Statue
shit-
of Liberty.
Okay,
And she
no,
was
no,
like,
no, I do
and people thought
remember
she was
that.
joking.
Oh,
and
yeah,
they
yeah,
were
yeah,
just,
she-
and you
Yeah,
know
no,
she
you're
a
right,
big
you're
old
right,
bra.
you're right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
She
She-
went
she
down.
She
She's been
fainted.
out of
Like,
there.
Is this like
She's been off the
Is
show
it like
since then.
recorded?
no? Is this like
No, I remember this.
Was it
She's
a
been,
joke? or
no?
something?
No,
Is
she's
this
been off the
like
show
how
since then.
long ago?
It was like 2-3 years ago.
Nah,
no,
it was
a
a
year
little bit more
ago.
than that. No,
Okay,
it was
so
more than
it's
that.
4 years ago.
It was
Yeah,
more-
no.
yeah,
Yeah,
it was a
because-
few years
because-
ago. But
because-
she's been.
But what
That's
happened
the thing.
was-
That was the initial, like when people started being like, "What's wrong with Wendy?"
Yeah,
type
yeah,
shit,
yeah,
you know.
yeah.
And then it like snowballed into her going to court, her nigga,
Yeah,
her
yeah,
ex,
yeah,
her
yeah.
husband taking all this money from her and having the bit. So
Yeah, I
all
remember that
shit,
part. I remember
by the
that.
time she came out with that little documentary movie, like that dumbass shit.
Yeah.
She was basically broke from then, and then she was like gallivanting and disappeared, and her son was like, I don't know where she is, and they fucking locked her ass fucking down. Like,
So she's all right. So when these people say they ain't broke because they're still doing lavish shit, right? So it's not broke.
They just broke to them
Yeah, it broke to them, right? Because they're not able to do what they're used to
because
do
she should have
anymore.
moved someplace else. She should have moved down here.
But what
She-
happened was, what happens? They called it crazy on her. They basically locked her down with the
Baker
crazy
actor,
shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
It's kind of like taking all your funds.
Yeah,
right
yeah,
under your
yeah,
side.
I know it. I know that part.
Right.
So she basically on the Britney Spears shit right now.
But
It's a
like
child
that
star.
means
Yeah.
like so you kind of go from like 0 to like 100 to 0 like really fast.
So she got to be having
You know what
allowance
I
and
mean?
shit like that. You know what I mean? The money.
If that. If
Yeah,
that.
if
She
that.
probably doesn't even get money in her hand. It's
Yeah,
somebody
yeah.
with her at all times, handling
She got a
her.
she got a handler.
Like,
Nah,
you can't give her access to
What
shit.
they're trying to do
Because
with
she's
Kanye.
not stupid.
But think about it though. Imagine, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you, dog.
Conspiracy theory.
It's always
No. Think about it, dog. It's a lot of shit that she been through, dog. And then on top of that, right? The husband, dog, was the story with the husband was no good either because Charlamagne said the shit, dog.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Charlamagne been saying the shit. So imagine what the husband been putting her through, dog. She been popping pills behind the scenes and all this other shit, dog. And
So basically, everything she ever talked shit about is happening to her.
basically, dog.
Oh,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? Like she was.
I'm sure she got a lot of what you call it though.
Hey da, hey da.
She,
No, but I was.
you don't think she knows some shit?
She might know some
Absolutely.
shit.
Of course.
She knows too much shit.
That's the reason why. Dog, they had to take her out, nigga. Nigga, that last that shit on.
I remember
she
seeing
went
the
down.
I
That shit
remember
was-
seeing the fainting video,
That shit was.
but I didn't know like shit went left after that.
They did. No, Fat
Absolutely
Joe
not.
was on the fucking show hosting this. They had
They
Fat
took
Joe.
her show from her
Yeah,
for like a
bro. They had different
season,
people.
my
They had
nigga.
different people on there hosting this shit. It was crazy.
Yo,
It was-
Fat Joe's been doing
Yeah.
anything, dog.
He was
What
like, I
the
need that track.
fuck?
I need that track.
Dog, this nigga, what? He was
I ain't gonna lie. That's a nigga. I gotta watch.
Fat Joe.
Fat Joe would do anything, dog.
He
Oh
did-
my
he did,
god.
He did give it up in what was that?
Pause.
Pause. For sure.
Like, are we about this? These are my confessions. I thought there was about to be a sex tape for Fat Joe. I'm not ready.
Nah. What was the story to
This
tell?
nigga Richie's on the floor.
What was the song with Biggie? What was the song with Biggie with Story to Tell?
I got a story to tell.
Yeah, I think it was Anthony Mason.
Yeah.
He's the one that gave
Yeah.
up that information.
Yeah.
With Anthony Mason. So like, yeah, he was definitely like one of those cats that you know what I'm saying? Like, he's the one that gave up that information. And speaking of which, actually, I think another Mason is in contention right now. I think Roger Mason might have got snuffed by Genuine.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
You gotta give the back.
Yeah.
You gotta say the backstory first.
So here's
Because
the
they have no idea what you're talking about.
So basically, he's a basketball player.
So yeah, Roger Mason's a basketball player that played for multiple players. He's
Genuine. I fucking
Bro.
cared about
Yeah,
You gotta
yeah,
tell the
yeah.
story, bro.
So
you can't just tell. You can't just.
can I actually
the man
talk?
build.
Yeah. Let me build this up now.
Let him man cook, though.
So let me start it back. I'm Tarantino and back to the beginning. Yeah, all that, right? All that. So we're back to the beginning. It was Gilbert Arenas is a famous basketball player in Washington, D.C. They're in D.C. right now. Genuine is actually born in D.C. as well. And he was, he likes to show basketball players love. He has an infinity for basketball players, whatever the shit is called, whatever. Like, he fucks with basketball
We are
players.
talking about the real Genuine.
Yeah, the real Genuine, the
Okay,
singer. In those,
Okay,
you
I'm
know,
back in.
like,
I'm back in.
Pony.
I care.
Pony.
Exactly. I care again.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
mean, Genuine, that
In
guy.
your jeans, nigga.
Yeah, that guy. Pause. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I could get on you, my guy, but I'm gonna let that one slide.
I said pause.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so what's the issue?
So, anyways, Genuine he's seen the basketball players come in, NBA players. He's like, okay, oh shit, man, let me get them some bottles for their table. He gets some bottles for their table, and then I assume it's Roger Mason because I looked up the information. But basically, he was like, man, hold on. I don't accept, like, I ain't gay. I ain't fucking taking no bottle for no dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's gay as
It's
fuck.
zesty.
It's kind of zesty.
Nah,
Like, I'm not accepting the bottle.
All right, so basically what it is, it's like, it's more of a respect thing. Like if you see a nigga you know in the club, you're gonna be like, yo, send that bottle over there to that nigga. I mean, niggas used to do back in the day.
Buy
on some
bitches drinks, not boys.
No, but what
The whole
no,
table?
No, but what back in the day,
I'm buying for your table. So
they
really,
they used to do it back in the day, like real gangster shit, like celebrities and this send that bottle over there. Like
send the
BMF
bottle over there, man. Just let them know I
niggas-
fuck with them.
yeah,
You know
it
what I
was-
mean?
Don't get me wrong. I've seen mob movies. I get it, but not anymore. not
But
not
like,
in this atmosphere.
But no,
Okay.
it was like 1998 though. Like it was back in.
It
the
was
day.
early
Yeah,
2000. I want to say 2000,
It wasn't
like
like now.
6 or 5 or something in that area.
So yeah, so the dude was like, yeah, go ahead. So the dude.
So basically, yeah, the bottle gets sent over there. He's like, yeah, man, I ain't gonna send no bottle from the dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what he was saying. So the bottle girl went back and basically said verbatim what he said. Genuine gets up. They end up talking, and then moments later, you just see wop 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 from Genuine.
Shit, Jerry wanted that nigga a 10-piece.
There's a little quick little
love it.
3-piece. You know what I'm saying?
It sounds like Trey Songz and whoever that got his dreads pulled out the other day.
Jacquees.
Jacquees.
You a
bitch. You
Yeah.
Like that.
That whole situation.
Right?
That whole situation is crazy.
Yeah.
That whole situation is crazy. Like,
and it's over a female too.
So basically, so that whole situation, I'm going to wrap it up real quick. So basically, within that talk, when Gilbert Arenas, he was like, yo, I was one of the NBA players there, and seeing that, he said, he was like, yo, they were both from D.C. So I looked up players that was from D.C., and Roger Mason's the only player in that time that In Those Jeans was out, and those song quotes is out. Like it's the only.
It's only him.
Yeah,
It can only be
everybody
him.
else
Got you.
was 6'8", 6'9". That doesn't make sense. Genuine 6'2". Roger Mason 6'5". We gotta just we gonna pick our fights.
Listen.
You know what I'm saying?
And I feel like Trey Songz did that. He picked his fight.
Yeah,
That's all I'm gonna say.
He picked his fight on
He
Jacquees.
picked his fight.
But
That's all I'm gonna say.
But that was stupid though. You I ain't gonna lie, the Trey Songz and Jacquees shit was stupid because this nigga's shorter than you, right? So you gonna fight a nigga that's shorter than you? And then think about it, dog. Like, I ain't gonna hold you, dog. I think the Jacquees thing is gonna bring, I don't know. I think it's gonna bring
I
him
just
more.
think it's funny that the nigga's dreads was laying down like on the floor like a bitch's track.
Yeah, who took that picture?
He took pictures of it.
Like it was his like this bitch ripped out my track.
Yeah, that was some whole shit though.
I cannot believe it.
Yeah. That was
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was wild. Even
now
if
that you
were
say it,
to-
dog.
Didn't know.
You say it.
That's
Damn.
all
was
that was like a
wild.
good hood fight. Like they pick it up and throw it in the crowd.
This whole ass nigga ripped up my dread. Nigga, what you got like?
He looked so mad. Dude.
But you got like 80 more of them, nigga.
I just
he
say
gonna have a patch.
I'm about
now.
to say I don't give a fuck how many I got. Don't rip out not one.
around niggas' guts.
Hey, you better pick that bitches up and hey, sew that bitch back in, nigga. I ain't gonna lie. I still had. That's just funny, right? So speaking about dreads, right? One time I was in my work van. Right, this shit happened like literally the other day, dog. And I was in my work van, dog, and I was getting out of the work van, and my fucking dread got caught on the fucking
Oh man.
dog, and I moved, dog, and all I heard was, and I was like, what the fuck? Oh shit.
That's exactly what you
Dog!
heard.
You are
That's
just
exactly what you
I
heard.
was like, nigga. I was like, dog, nah. Dog, I ain't gonna lie. I had to get my shit. Soup. So,
Absolutely.
so my bitch, so that shit back in real quick, dog, cause dog, I think there's a patch though. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, this man got
I think there is though, but you know what I mean?
man got a hole in his soul.
Listen,
that
dreads
shit-
will fuck you up. I'm
that
not
shit
gonna
hurt,
lie.
dog.
Like,
Listen
when my
to me,
shits were
dog.
down my back, I used to sit on them or like yoke them or get them caught in my
You never
armpit.
just did the fold ups?
Yeah, but that should get heavy too. Like you have to. There's so much you have to care about. As a woman, my edges. You know what I mean? I can't.
Yeah, I
Listen,
don't even wash my hair no more though. I have somebody wash my hair. I'm straight on that shit. Like that
the
shit.
luxuries.
That shit is crazy. Nah. That shit heavy in the shower. Pause.
Yo. Next subject. Pick any subject.
Yo.
That is crazy.
That was crazy.
If you go back on that fucking floor.
Jeez.
Yo.
I can't believe. Listen, man.
Hey man, sometimes the episode gotta be a little bit wild.
Hey, listen, man.
Anybody?
I'm not upset.
Anybody watch the shit with Joe Buttons and his homeboy on the show? Yeah, I mean, I'm on that sort of time
Actually,
too. But
that's,
I saw
that's
the
actually a
I
good
saw-
topic.
I
That's a
saw
really
that.
good topic.
I saw the
No, go ahead.
I saw the clip. The clips just come across. I don't watch the show. Like I said, I don't watch the show out of.
You want to bring up the little background to it, apparently, or do you know the background to it?
I'm gonna bring. I don't know the whole background, but essentially, Joe's getting called out by his homeboy for being fake and lying, right?
It's a shocker. And the reason why that's being said is that
I'm gonna see if I can find. the
he
clip.
has like not an ex-girlfriend, but an ex-chick that he used to like, you know, kind of,
ex-fuck?
yeah, basically. And he used to bring around, and he feels like Joe brought her back around and actually was hitting too. You know what I mean? After the fact, and he feels away.
Is that a thing? Are you supposed to care about that? I don't know the rules for boys.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's kind of dirty macking.
Okay, I'm
they
just
call that
asking because
dirty
for like
macking.
for me, if I put my pussy on it, it's mine
yeah.
forever and ever.
So like basically he's calling it
What I
dirty.
miss.
He's calling it dirty macking. You know, we
like
just
that
explained
part of it. But
the
what
past part of it.
he's talking about, what the whole situation was about that.
Joe's acting like he doesn't.
Joe's
do that.
gaslighting the whole situation. Like the whole situation is a gaslight move. I'm trying to see where it
so
is.
y'all obviously never ever watched him on that damn whatever show it was.
What show?
What,
Whatever,
the
Love and
VH1?
whatever. Yeah, I don't know what it was called.
Nah,
whatever.
I think
Right?
I think he knew what he was
He's
doing.
a
too.
gaslighting motherfucker. You saw what he did to the bitches? Like him
he
and
played the role all the way.
him and that other nigga, yo. There's 3 of them that go down in history for me, yo. Joe Budden, the rat face nigga, yeah, and the next one,
I ain't even watched the show.
come on. He's old as fuck. He sings that fucking song, the Brooklyn.
Well, Peter Guns.
Oh, Peter Guns. Okay.
That motherfucker there.
Oh, Peter Guns would sell you a fucking dream.
I'm not gonna lie. Hey,
Peter
I,
Guns and
like-
Stevie J.
I was around.
Dog, Stevie J. Listen to me, dog. I ain't gonna hold you, dog. The way that he did Jocelyn, dog, sold her dreams for years, dog. That shit was fucking funny.
Hey, listen, I didn't
But he made money
realize.
off that shit,
I didn't realize this is the early days of
All right,
like
so
love and
here,
hip hop.
I don't know
Go
if
ahead.
it's the whole thing.
Why is it a repeated issue that you believe women? When your friend is telling you something, you keep doing it. Stop. Yo, did the girl say he tried to fuck her or something? Yes. That's why he's sitting there acting light skinned. Bro. The fuck are we talking about?
You keep screaming
Light skin bullshit.
and stop.
So hold up. Wait. Now I gotta wait. Let me ask you
You're
a
about to
question.
piss me off and I'm gonna start screaming back at you.
Wait, can I
Nigga,
ask a question
stop.
real quick?
This is about you always saying you not coming behind us when we fuck with a bitch. You knew I fuck with the bitch. You met the bitch through me and you came behind her. You should have never kissed her. If that's your instance.
You keep ignoring me saying
Y'all niggas sitting
I
here
have
acting like
not
I'm
met.
crazy. This nigga be fucking lying.
Ish, I don't know this girl from you.
You do.
I
You
don't.
You met him
I'm
through me.
telling you
get the
I don't.
convenient amnesia. So any bitch I
No,
fuck behind you,
Ish.
I'll know
No,
neither.
no.
I ain't meet him through you.
No, Ish, that's your
See how
bag.
easy that be?
You like fucking
You see
behind
how easy that be?
niggas. You like fucking
don't,
behind
though.
niggas.
I do.
You not just believe in your behind niggas.
I don't. I like women.
I don't even ask niggas.
I like women.
Yo, you fuck?
So
I
what?
don't do
So-
none of that.
so-
That's your bag.
I
Stop trying to
don't-
put
I'm not
me
saying
in
it's
your
not.
bag.
You do this
I'm
to me
not in
every
your
day.
bag. I didn't try to fuck your little mutt from the streets. I had a kiss, and you emotional about it.
I'm not.
Like you keep being emotional when we have interlap
with the
on a girl.
No, it's not
being
about the
emotional.
girl. It's about you lying.
Then why don't you believe your friends?
You fucking lying. You've admitted this to me before.
Exactly. I'm
You
done.
changing
I
your
rest my
story
case.
for the pod.
I rest my case.
You changing your story to look innocent.
Just believe in your friends.
So there's a longer interaction between these niggas, which is funny. So the thing is, for the nigga that's mad ish, right? He told Joe, I guess they had words about this shit before the pod. He told Joe it was a touchy subject. Joe brings up the subject,
Duh.
right? Then lies about it. Then during the conversation, tells Ish he's crazy for getting loud.
He absolutely is.
Dog, it's not like when I
He's
say this nigga. When I say this
absolutely crazy for
nigga,
getting that loud. You
like
get up and steal that nigga. You're men.
listen. I'm gonna say this right. He's like, yo, he's like, yo, I don't fuck behind you. That's you. And then he says in the same argument, you mad when we have interlap between girls. And it's like, yo, bro, you just said you don't do that. And then said he's crazy for saying that you do that.
Because Joe Budden's a liar.
Yo, listen, I don't
not.
like when I say I don't watch this nigga off of principle, and it's crazy. I'm starting to look funny at my niggas that still watch this nigga's show.
Not really.
This is how crazy it is to me because it's
the
like
clips are just running into at this point would just run into you or
yeah, you just run into these
yeah,
shits.
or somebody else will end up talking about it where it's like, okay, you know what?
Nah, Joey been alive for a little minute, dog, and I felt like
You believe women. That's the narrative. Don't believe women.
Yeah, but it is what it is. Like, hey,
Hold on,
listen.
hold on. Listen.
You fucking lying. You've admitted this to me before.
Hold on.
Everybody to know on the world, these conversations don't be about a girl.
It's the principle.
It's the principle. I'm about that.
Niggas saying that they don't do something or they do something and not standing on what they say they do or don't do. That's what this conversation is about.
Because the woman he's talking about is from the sewer like Das Effects. I do not know her from you, nigga. I don't know her from you. I'm sorry, other niggas had your bitch outside.
It wasn't my bitch.
Then shut the fuck up in 2020. Why is it a repeated issue that you believe women?
Right? There's still even more. There's still even more. And then Joe starts to talk quiet and be like, yo, why are you getting loud?
He's a narcissist.
Yo.
Okay,
Joe
it's
does-
because you guys don't date guys that you don't like. This is
Nah,
not surprising.
Nah, Joe
this
does-
is exactly
Joe-
what
Joe
a
does this thing.
narcissist does.
Nah, Joe does this thing where he'll get loud.
Yeah.
Like he'll always get loud.
And then get you loud.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then get you loud and then calm down.
Whisper, like, why does
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not original. Yeah, that's not original. Like, go on any of these like narcissist
He'll
quote
do that shit.
pages,
He'll do
right?
that
That are
shit.
all over Instagram. That shit's not original, bro.
Yeah, no.
All them niggas do that.
No, he-
so
yeah, he do that
like
shit.
when we
Yeah,
like
yeah.
as a female hearing Joe, I've dated you. I already know. You lie like a motherfucker. Easy. Will look me in my face and tell me you didn't just do something that I saw you do, and will swear God off the cross. Yeah. You don't argue with people like that. His homie should know better because you know your nigga's a motherfucking liar.
Yeah,
you
but
know that.
but like from what I understand,
if you're not willing to
he
record
told
him and do some if you're not willing to
Exactly.
record him and do some creep shit and play that shit on like
Well,
y'all
I
hear
mean,
that?
that's on his own platform. So at the end of the day, he has to release it. So if he was gonna release it, that's on him. You know what I mean?
Still though, I'm just saying, don't
So you gotta let
confront someone
him.
that you
and
know
what's
that's your
crazy
boy, you
is
know he's a liar.
what's crazy is that this is released obviously because people are making clips off of it.
No, for sure. Like
Because it doesn't make him look crazy as far as
it's meant
he's
for us to
concerned.
even digest and talk about it right now. You know what I'm saying? Like to be real, but like even on the subject, he's definitely out of pocket. Like out of just not on the subject. Really,
been out
just
of
more.
pocket.
Yeah, we could talk about the
Just more
subject
the-
if you
more-
want to not talk about the whole Joe Budden side of it.
Joe
Nah,
been,
but he's
the
more.
subject of like fucking behind your homie.
Joey been out of pocket for a minute
Yeah.
still, but
As an overall perspective, like you out of pocket. Like, hey, let's just talk about as it looks like more of a. Sometimes you got to
Bro
clean.
code.
Yeah. Bro code, and you
I
got to
don't
clean
think
up
it's
your
the
image
same thing
too.
out there though, like they had whores. Like
They're rappers,
y'all had
yeah.
gal. You feel me?
I mean, if
like
they're
don't
rappers-
fuck after my gal, even if she's not my girlfriend. But like they had like group like
if
like
they
house
rap,
room.
if they
You know?
are they
for sure.
talking about
No,
rapper
no.
days or they're talking about their
I think this is recent.
This is recent. This sounds.
This is
very
recent,
kinda
but
recent.
also I feel like,
Like
it
pandemic
happened.
days,
It
at
happened
least.
before, also.
and he's like, nigga, you.
This is like a pattern.
Yeah,
That's really
Like
what
you do
he's.
this.
He's really
So
trying
Joe-
to just say.
So he's saying.
So
I
Joey
think,
can't really get his own girls, basically.
really. It was
I don't
a whole,
know about
it was a whole
about
other
that
topic.
because he definitely. I know he talks about being a definite OnlyFans contributor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he definitely gives money to hoes. You know what I mean?
You know, he's not
So-
opposed. He's not opposed to that. At this
So
point, you know what I mean?
I don't think that, but I think it's not the fact of it. Like with Me Too, I'm kind of on the other nigga side, right? With Me Too, it's not the fact of it; it's the principle.
Nah, he's
At this point, it's past the principle, Papa.
It's
Y'all
like
are
it's
old.
like it's like me saying, "Hey, nigga, I don't smoke no weed." Like, hold on, come on now, like,
Yeah.
But
like, hold on, what are you talking about? You're smoking right now. You
I
know
don't
what
know.
I'm saying?
As a
Like,
female, if I know a
And
bitch,
he's like, "What are you talking about?"
like,
If I know a
nah,
bitch fuck niggas
I'm not
behind me,
smoking. You
I'm
know
not
what I
gonna
mean?
chill with her no more. Like, why wouldn't that just happen?
Facts. That makes sense.
Nah,
If it's such a problem that you have to scream about it, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's either you don't care, but obviously you do. And even if it's the caring about the principle, why are you still fucking with this nigga? To bring a bitch around him, for him to fuck behind. You know what I'm saying?
oh no, it's on like
These are big men. These aren't babies.
That's like
I don't understand that part either. If you have to feel a way about certain shit, why even have to put yourself through it?
Yeah, you would never see a bitch.
No, facts.
Like, you would never see a bitch on fucking ever.
yeah. It's like I already see how you move. Just
Yeah.
on like even on a we just having fun type of movement. It's like, okay, that's how you move. All right, cool. I see your movements.
Like,
I
you
ain't
have
gonna,
no problem
I'm not gonna
putting
bring a
your dick
bitch around
somewhere
you.
you know someone
It's
else's dick is
pretty. It's you just gotta have them senses once in a while too. Like that.
But is it the fact that he did it, right?
You
Or
coulda
is
had
it the
sen- you
fact
coulda
that
had
he
the
says
senses
he
for
doesn't
that.
do it?
No, he was more.
I think the fact that he says he doesn't do it more than the fact that he's like, yo, he doesn't. I don't think that he cares, right? But don't say you don't do it when you do it.
I don't think that's their first argument of that exactly.
Yeah.
No, that
Like,
was like
that's
their
not their-
that was their second argument
Yeah, so
on
again-
wax on about that. So.
Yeah.
Exactly. So throughout that friendship, nigga,
And they're
personally-
like
personally-
original friends from
Yeah.
like '95.
exactly.
But
So
personally-
he's a bum.
This
You know what I mean?
No,
He don't care.
No.
I don't think he cares about it, right?
But he's got like
Right,
he's
but
had-
don't-
he's
but
had
don't say
money
that you
before.
don't.
I mean that in that sense. So you know he's a liar. You know why do you think
Yeah.
he's gonna be so real with you? Fuck you.
No, but
That's
the
what
other
they
part
do.
about it was that they weren't supposed to be talking about this.
I agree, and he's a fucking
And Joe
asshole because-
brings it up.
And why does Joe bring it up? Because he can fucking draw your ass out and bait you and make you look like an emotional.
No, I don't even
bitch
think
on
Joe
his
brought
podcast.
up the girl or nothing like
yeah,
that.
Joe brought up the topic.
He brought up the
Oh,
topic.
he brought up the
That's
topic.
the thing.
Completely
Like the
baited him.
whole video that I saw.
I thought he brought up a topic that was like that, and then
No.
Ish was like,
No.
He
this
told
is-
dude not to talk about it. That's what. That's
He's
what
like,
Mark
yo,
was
let's
saying.
not talk about this topic.
Okay,
right?
okay.
And then Mark, and he still
Because I'm pretty sure Ish was like, I know where this is gonna go.
Okay.
So let's not talk about this.
and
then Joe ends up talking about it anyway.
because in Joe head is like, ding,
Green light.
I got you.
Yeah.
That's all I need to hear. Don't talk about it. Let's talk about
We're
it.
talking about this.
We
We're talking about it. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
piss you
yeah.
off and I'm gonna make you look fucking crazy.
Crazy right now. Yeah.
So
yeah.
people are like, so I can then be like, you see what I mean?
Ratings.
Well, no.
Ratings.
That one is Network Joe. Now
That's ratings. That's
That's
ratings,
Network
Joe.
Joe mixture of
He's no
not
longer-
being a friend and like he
no
wasn't
longer
being a
your friend
friend.
Thinking about
At that
numbers.
point,
Thinking
he's
about
all
numbers
about
over
numbers
friends.
at that
Yeah, he's no
point.
longer your friend.
It's
no
numbers
more.
over friends.
Yeah,
It's
no
numbers
longer
over
your
friends
friend.
with that part.
Once he did that, he went numbers, and he didn't really need to
Like
do
fuck
that.
you. I don't. Yeah, exactly.
That shit is, yeah, I don't know. They sounded like girls.
Nah, but if somebody says that,
Yeah,
hey,
very
let's
true.
not.
It sounds
I'll
like
say
that.
this: when
That's
somebody
not-
says,
that's not-
"Hey,
that's-
let's
that's
not
not
go
your-
there," hey,
Yeah,
all
you don't need
right.
to talk about it on the podcast though.
I mean, even if you talk about it on the podcast, don't come without receipts, sir. That's what bitches do. If you gonna act like bitches, do it like bitches then.
Yeah,
Come
but
with your
he
fucking
wasn't.
shit.
He wasn't.
But that's why dude said
He
he didn't want
wasn't
to talk about
ready,
it.
but at
He
the
wasn't ready. That's the
but-
thing. If he's like, yo,
I'm
we're not
saying-
gonna talk about
Like,
it,
I can
and
see
then
this
Joe's
being like
like,
a whole
and then
long
Joe off
thing.
camera
I
is
came-
like,
I
yo,
came
okay,
here
we
for
I
an
will
would've
easy
talk
walked
about
day.
it,
I would have left.
right?
I would have cleared it.
But that makes you look like even more of a bitch in
So
a
then you
man's
go
eyes.
in his shit.
In a man's eyes.
Then you go in his shit.
So
Nah,
you
but-
got
Yeah.
But then you got to think about the ramifications. Like there's a whole
See,
bunch
it's
of.
one or the other.
That's
We're
why it
either
sucks
men
be-
in
no,
the
that's why it
wild
sucks
or we're
being a
fucking
man.
corporate niggas.
That's why it sucks being a man.
Yeah.
That's why it sucks being a man because now you get put in that.
I had the same
situation.
situation at work every day. Listen, me and Mark had this conversation at work the other day.
Yeah.
Listen, me and Mark had this conversation about work the other day. You know, niggas be Mark just told me, dog.
I came through too, right? Yeah, I came through at the left field. I was like, nigga, but he told him the majority.
Clark
I
told me the
was like,
same
he told
thing.
the majority.
Listen to me, dog. All right, so hear me out. So I have these niggas. I have people at work that be trying me every day, like just on the, you know what I'm saying? And there's certain things I can't. Mark be like, yo, you can't say that. Yo, you cannot say that. And I'm like, nah, because I told.
How these niggas be talking.
Yeah, niggas be going left, and I'm like, yo, cause what I forgot what I said to him, but I said something like, no, I was like, oh, you got the right one today. You know, Mark was like, you can't say it.
Yeah.
You can't say it. Yeah, no,
No. Yes, you can. Because I work in corporate America with white people, rich white people, entitled white people. I am so happy you brought this to me.
Okay. All right.
I
So
am
talk
so happy you gave
to
me
me.
this opportunity.
No, because he told me I gotta bring my masculinity down a little bit. So do you agree with that?
Yeah, you can't. I understand you can't hit people because that's to me masculinity. Because I feel like even as a female, I understand.
scissors.
I would still love to punch somebody in their fucking shit, and I don't get to do that. So yeah, tone it down. But yeah, I'm still gonna let you know what the fuck. Like,
Yeah, but
and
when
by any
when a man
reason-
says you have the right one today, with another man.
You
That's
don't
those
say you don't
them
say
fighting
that.
words.
Them
fighting
fighting
words.
words. Them fighting words for
We
bitches
have to
too.
get out. Fuck that.
So
Them
you
fi-
can't
listen,
say that.
Like,
That's
what are you
them
talking
fighting
about?
words. Them fighting words for bitches too. Just the other day, I'm in a Teams chat. Okay, so on the corporate shit.
And next
Talking to
time
a
I
bitch,
see-
and one of these little bitches hit me with to just keep it all the way 100. Oh, baby, if we gonna keep it all the way 100, we gotta get off this corporate
next time I
grind.
see you,
I
we
can't
gotta
keep it all the
get
way
out.
100 on this, boo. If you wanna keep,
That's
let me
exactly
know.
what's being said.
Send her my real phone number and everything, because that's the only thing I can keep it 100 on. Not on this extension they gave me, Lord.
Ain't no 100 in the group chat. We gonna get out. That's exactly.
Should I come over? Should I come to the office? What time are you off?
I'm here.
Nah, that's not, but I get, so I got what he was saying, so I had to bring it down. I had to,
Yeah,
You
you gotta,
definitely have to take a lap, but
like, you gotta
No,
remember as a
I'm a
man.
snap.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. As a man, every day we getting. I don't know how.
You gotta be. Are you the businessman or are you the man? You know what I'm saying?
I think there's always
Why you doing
a line,
business?
and once you
Like-
cross over it, it doesn't matter.
That's what I'm trying. That's
There's a line.
That's what I
Yeah,
said.
but he'll lose his job.
Not necessarily.
Yes, necessarily.
I've had a white woman tell me to my face that I'm bought and paid for, right? And she basically owns me. And I turn to walk away, she snaps me back, and I draped her up and pinned her to the wall.
Yeah, because he touched you first.
That's all you need, though.
Yes. That's all, obviously, yes. But it doesn't always work that way with niggas. In the heat of the moment, in the heat of the moment, you got the right one today. and he and the other guy's like, oh, what you gonna do? And Richie goes, it's a wrap for Richie.
No, I want to speak first though.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
but
All
you
gotta
don't know
do is
that.
not swing
Nah, I
first.
know
You
that
don't know, you okay, but I don't know that. So that's why I said you can't say those sort of
You can't
things.
say that. You're like,
That's why I say those sort of things, so you can swing first, so we can fucking get this shit. You
I ain't gonna
dumb?
lie. I do want somebody to speak first.
So if that nigga looks like fucking Terminator.
But that's just him as a person being smart about picking your battles.
Hey, if that nigga look like Terminator and that nigga's like, yeah, hey, hasta la vista, you're done.
And
listen to me.
And
but you
swinging.
can't antagonize it either, though. That's my whole point.
Yeah. I don't for but no,
man in
but
business. And I said, are you a businessman or is you a man? At that point, when you fucking put on that motherfucking collar shirt, nigga, you know what I'm saying?
but I ain't gonna lie.
Is you a businessman
and that's
or
why I
is you a
told him. Niggas be
man?
trying, like, it said, but he's a grown man though. But this he be trying me sometimes. So I be getting like, bro, why you be doing this? You know what I'm saying? So I got to my limit that one time, and I'm like, bro, you got the. I ain't gonna lie. It was a colleague that had to like, yo, stop. No, he was like, yo, no, it was another employee that was like, yo, Rich, I need something, and it kind of took me out of the moment for a moment. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. He just told me I got to kind of tone him down a little bit, but I don't know, that nigga tried the shit out of me. I was just at my wit's end at that moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like no disrespect to nobody. You know what I'm saying? But
You know how it go.
Yeah,
But that's what I'm saying. But that's all I'm saying. Like, you gotta be a businessman at that point in time. Like, hey, listen, I put on the college shirt.
But
You
I
know
was
what I'm
calm
saying?
though. That's the thing.
No,
though.
I know you were calm. I'm not saying that they reacted right. You know what I mean? I'm not saying you reacted right. It's just it was all a bad chemical reaction. You know what I mean?
Here's the thing, man. They really don't need no reason to get rid of you at the end of the day. Right? That's where I was coming from.
Yeah, you just another
Absolutely.
number in the system, my guy.
And
That's
there's
all-
another
that's-
fucking
that-
job.
There's another number that
Like,
looks
Yeah, you're right.
completely different.
Listen, I've
we
raged,
gonna
flipped
figure it out.
tables, chased the motherfucker around the table, quit
But
the
I ain't
job,
gonna lie
and
to you,
walked the fuck out.
I ain't gonna lie to you. My boss a real one because he held me down for a little minute, dog, and I'm talking about to the point where I done, you know what I mean, got it in with.
I text the VP of my
So
fucking
he hold
company
me down though. So I gotta say that. You
last
know what I mean?
week. Get this stupid bitch off my fucking team. If y'all don't get her, I'm gonna get her. Just like that. Curse words and all. VP.
And she gone.
Actually, you don't have to deal with her anymore. Send everything to the head of accounting. Oh, okay. Because I'm going to let her know. I'm going to make people cry. Because I'm going to tell you exactly how stupid you are. And that's the problem.
Oh, yeah,
Shit
yeah,
like
yeah,
back
yeah.
in the day, like the 1950s and 60s in the office with all men and shit and how they talk to each other, shit got done. You might have felt a fucking way,
for
but
sure.
the shit got
I'm not
motherfucking
gonna
done.
lie. I feel like this new generation of
All these
people,
goddamn feelings.
yeah.
No,
It's a lot of
that's it.
yo.
I'm telling you.
You gotta.
I had a bitch email me from accounting. I'm right, telling her how to do her job, and she's like, "Let me make something clear, honey. You can make it translucent."
Yo,
The fuck? Who are you
I feel
talking
that's
to?
what it is.
You're like,
This
you're
new-
in your feelings that you're doing your job wrong, and now I'm catching shit.
This new generation
Nah, yeah, that's how
is
it
all
used
about
to be.
feelings. So that's why. All right. So it goes back to your topic about the freshman shit.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of this shit is about fucking like.
It makes me feel.
Mediocre. It makes me feel bad. It makes me
What the
feel
fuck are you
low.
talking
Get the
about right
fuck
now?
outta
Like,
here.
yo, my nigga, we grew up. We grew up in depression, man. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is you talking about?
That's what I
Honestly-
said. It was definitely a difference between black culture and normal American culture, right? Like being
Absolutely.
black in America is different. Now there's been a lot of blending and like not even assimilating, but like a lot of the bad stuff from the other side has been coming into our side, like stuff that we didn't have to deal with, right? Like you dealt with your feelings.
Cause I work with this one dude, and he's
Like that wasn't some like you were feeling sad, so I'm not coming into work today, and mental health day, and like what the fuck is that?
I ain't gonna hold you. I need me. No, hold on now. I need
Come
me.
on, brother. You want some
Hold on now. I need me one of those. Oh, it's my boy.
Hey,
I need me one of those, my
We gonna work
boy.
in crack
Hold
land.
on now.
I
You
need
going
my
too
mental
far. You going three far, my nigga.
Yeah,
Three
gone
far.
too far, boss.
Yeah, like the
Gone
Jamaican said, you
too
got
far,
three
boss.
far.
I went too far. I went too far.
A little bit
Too
too
far,
far.
boss.
Because, you know, a bit,
Too far.
like,
Too
we out
far.
here working in
little
white
bit.
America. You took away our mental health day?
Yeah,
You took away
can't
the
do
mental health
that.
day?
You can't do that. I need.
We're talking to
boss.
people that motherfucking play squash.
Listen, I need
Play
mine.
squash.
No, I'm not
that's the
saying
thing.
no.
It's
Listen.
boss.
No.
New-
Okay.
new
You guys
management.
are
New
misconstruing.
management.
You guys are misconstruing what I'm
I need
saying.
mine, nigga.
You guys are misconstruing what I'm
No,
saying.
hey, the quote to Mark is not reflective.
Everybody.
Yeah, no, but you guys are misconstruing what I'm saying.
Go ahead. What is he saying? What is he
Right?
saying?
It's cool to use them, right? It's cool to have but do you need them
Yes,
for
I do.
mental health?
I do need it because this
you
motherfucker
get-
drive me crazy.
They say I'm crazy.
What do you need? Scissors?
What was it? What was
No,
the boozy song?
Man, you guys aren't getting what I'm saying,
No,
man.
maybe not.
Okay,
It's
are,
good-
Are
it's good
we
to-
in ailment to the point that we need this mental health day?
It's
Like,
good to
actually
have
need it?
them, right? It's good to have a mental health. It's
But do we
another
need
day
it?
off. It's another day off. That's great, right? Cool, right? But the niggas that actually, I'm sad today, so I'm gonna take the day off. That's what I'm saying. Like the whole.
Oh, that's faking it.
Yeah, it's because
Okay.
You're talking
it's
about
the
the fakers. Yeah, you're
the
talking about-
concept.
Elaborate
Right?
that,
Like
my
if
brother.
you just
You know what I mean?
like
You're
my
on the
whole thing
podcast.
is
Make sure you
no, my
elaborate.
whole thing is they would need a whole nother day off because it's not called a mental health day. That's what I'm saying. Like if it was just another day off because you just need, hey, you guys get a free day off or anytime you just need to take the day off, they would request a day that's specifically for mental health because they feel bad. That's
I ain't
what
gonna-
I'm saying.
I ain't gonna lie, nigga pulled that on me, and I was like, yo, I can't even say nothing. Man. He texted me that, and I was like, all right.
I mean,
That's what I'm saying. If you just had a regular day off, a free regular day off or a free two
I mean, but
regular
you-
day
let-
offs that weren't mental health, that's cool.
But
Whatever. But the fact that these niggas, like I said, would have an issue that you don't have something specifically from. Well, what if I need a mental health day? Well, use your regular days off. That's not enough.
now, you
That's
have
what
to-
I'm saying.
That's
You're
for
just
my
saying the
leisure.
mental health
This is-
thing
this
is
is
not
mental health.
regulated. Basically, that's what you're saying.
People are gonna abuse everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's always
They're
going to
gonna
abuse the
fucking abuse
system.
everything because
So,
they're whiny ass babies.
Niggas abuse
Because
it.
they opened the door. You know what I mean?
That's
It
what I'm
was- yeah,
saying.
From you open the door, exactly. You're
From what
going-
I,
You're-
it's
you're
even
just
like, it's
being-
just like
floodgates.
it's even just like with the opiate epidemic, right?
Yeah.
That was a white thing,
Absolutely. Until it wasn't.
and now it's a black thing. I'm not talking about heroin, right? Because white people can say, "Well, niggas was on heroin and blah blah blah." I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about prescription pills.
Yeah,
Yeah,
which is heroin, but it wasn't considered heroin. It was it was a white thing. You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Had a different connotation.
Absolutely. Crack coke.
Because the opioid epidemic isn't a black epidemic. It's a white epidemic. That's a problem because the opioid epidemic has been around. Like I said, it's heroin. But it's not, quote unquote,
It's not black
heroin.
Nah, that's real shit because
But I've seen them do
a-
the same things that they do with heroin. I've seen white boys use a spoon and bubble up blues and all types of stuff. I've seen it.
You're absolutely right because I was in a drug court program, right, for weed, right, and I'm the only one in here for weed. This is real shit. I'm the only one in there for weed.
Yeah, that's usually the case.
My lawyer got me in this shit. He's like, yo, you got to do this shit, whatever the case may be, is right. And I'm in this shit.
Locked
dog.
up,
Damn,
they
my back
won't let
hurts.
me out.
And there's niggas in there, dog. This nigga said he can't go a day without popping fucking pills or being on heroin. He can't do nothing. Like even when he's with his kids, and I'm looking at these niggas like, what the fuck? I called my lawyer the next day, like, what the fuck you done got me in, my nigga?
Yeah, them niggas
like what kind
are
of shit?
dope sick.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
they're
You got me on
sick.
some shit on
They're shaking.
and these
they're
niggas is talking
shitting
about they.
themselves.
And I'm like, bro, I'm just here because I smoke weed. And that was it. Like it don't make me feel any way. You know what I mean?
Yo, listen,
could
I
go-
had the same experience when I caught my charges in Gainesville. They wanted the lawyer was like, yo, it'll look good if you went to Narcotics Anonymous, and I was like, all right, whatever. I seen it on TV. It doesn't look that bad. Right, this is my
Fuck
thing.
all
This is
that.
my thinking as like a 20-year-old kid, 21, whatever the kid. I can't even remember how old I was at the time. Like 21, maybe. I go to Narcotics Anonymous, boy. Holy shit.
I'm trying to tell you.
Listen.
I'm gonna
This is
let y'all
like
cut.
this is the height of yo, like black people and white people are different, dog. Like listen, I'm in Narcotics Anonymous in Alachua County. So that's Gainesville. So
You don't go nowhere.
they're doing their little circle time, but it's not a circle, it's a whole bunch of people. Whole bunch. And I'm talking about people are giving their testimonies, and this white girl is talking about all the wild shit she was doing for drugs. I'm talking about wild stuff. Like, I don't want to get into
Trafficking herself.
Trafficking herself
Yep.
for drugs and all types of stuff, right?
Tell me about
Boom.
that story is.
Boom. Go to the next guy. Next guy's talking about, because you know, like there's like a blue law in Gainesville where you can't get liquor on Sundays or some shit like that, right? So he was talking
Bible
about
belts, right?
So he was talking about during the blue laws, and this is back in the day, he used to take spray Lysol because it's alcoholic. They kind of do this in jail, but they do it with Listerine. That's why they don't have Listerine in prison anymore, because it's for like 40. It's like 40 proof.
Yeah.
So
Shout out to Reposado.
So he used to take Lysol disinfectant spray and empty a whole can of it and mix it with 7-Up, and that's how these niggas used to get drunk. And at that moment,
Like, I'm not supposed to
at
be
that
here.
moment, I stood up and I said, "Hey, listen, listen. I see everything that y'all have gone through, and I'm really sorry for all of that. But I just smoke weed, and I don't think I'm in the right
Chief,
place."
you go to that ground.
Listen, I got up and I was like, "Listen, I don't."
And for
I know,
those
like on
reasons,
some
I'm
real
out.
like movie shit where it's like, "Hey," I put my hand up and I'm like, "Hey, I'm Marc,"
out.
and I just smoke weed, and
I think I'm in the wrong room.
this ain't it. I'm not supposed to be here.
This is level
Like
4.
you guys are way more.
This is the advanced.
This
I mean, I
nigga
need to
turned
get
into one of the what's the sharks from ABC?
No, the type of
Street
stories you hear.
Sharks?
No, motherfucking when they do the businesses. Shark Tank.
Oh.
Yeah. He's like, I'm out.
No, listen to me, dog.
He's like, yeah, hey, for those reasons, I'm out.
Nah, the stories that you hear, it's crazy, dog.
Just being in Gainesville though, because
It's
I've
crazy.
never.
No, I was
gotten
in
in
Broward.
trouble.
I was in Broward.
I'm just saying Gainesville.
Oh,
though,
no.
that shit is rampant because it's so.
Yeah,
it's
nah,
a small town.
Gainesville is-
and it's
is
like very
definitely-
hickish.
Yeah,
so
it's
you
definitely
get like
nastiness.
super methy fucking stories, and it's just like a bitch
My
didn't even have to
roommate-
go to none of that.
My
shit.
roommate, Ari, God bless the dead. he had it bad. This is why when I first had my first back surgery, it was like I told the doctors, like, listen, whatever you guys got to do to get me off these pills as soon as possible, I need you guys to do it, because he sold his Mustang for a full script of like 120 oxy 50s or something like that, and that was like 200. That was like almost $3,000 street value at the time. He sold his car for that shit, right? I told his mom. I told his mother. I was like, yo, you need to come get your son. Right? Took him out of school. Took him out of UF. He went to what's it called? Rehab. Rehab. He went to rehab. He went to rehab.
Yeah, that was wild.
I was thinking about
Like, I
school.
thought you was a very specific name.
No, I couldn't think of it. I couldn't
I was
think of the
thinking
name.
about like a college school. But
Couldn't
he's
think of the
like,
name. I couldn't think of the name.
I was thinking
but-
like university and college he went to. I was like, no. If you'd have said we sent him to, that would have been
No, I
easier
said
to
he went
pick
to
up
he
on.
went to he went to rehab, right?
That nigga went to
He
school.
went to
like,
he went to rehab.
But went to like obviously he went in his own
He
power.
went to rehab.
But, you know what I'm
like
saying?
I remember like the house that they had a band. It was like the washroom, right? But it was like there was like a den that led into the washroom, which was a big ass space, and then it was a garage, and it was a two car garage. I remember I was in the garage or something because it was the dopest setup. This is why I always talk about like the Playboy Mansion, how they have a room where the whole floor is mattresses. So you know like they have a whole like the
It's
whole
like
floor.
club bed.
Yeah,
basically.
no, but the whole floor is mattresses. It's not like mattresses and you can. There's like a walkway, like the whole like
thing is
imagine if
mattresses.
the whole room was a mattress on the floor, and it was covered in like a thick shag carpet, and you can lay on the floor and all of the stuff, and it was like laying on a bed, right? That's how they have it. So they had the whole garage was filled with mattresses, bro, filled with mattresses. You could just sit anywhere and couches. It was the most comfortable spot ever, bro. I remember I was in there one day and we were just chilling talking about music, bro, and I found a dirty spoon. And it was like, yo, this nigga's back on that shit. Right? Like I said, God rest the dead.
Dirty spoon goon. Happens.
Hate you.
So I made sure it was just like, yo, I need to get off of these things as soon as possible. Right? That's why I don't understand it when it comes to like that's not our shtick. Pills. You know what I mean? Like, it's not. And now it is. So it's like the bad stuff from them is invading us. All of this emotional, I hate you, dad, type stuff. Like, yo, bro, a lot of us didn't have dad there, right? I'm not saying all, right? Yeah. But a lot of black guys didn't have dad there. And just the fact that these niggas is hating their pops that's there providing is wild to me. And this emotional stuff.
But let me cut you off right there. Let me cut you off right there. Remember we were joking about the mixing and all of that.
Let me see a lighter.
Right?
Let me see a lighter.
So if the mixing is happening, the privilege is happening. So the privilege is
that's
happening.
what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
So guess what's spinning
Privilege
right back?
and the entitlement. Yeah.
So guess what's spinning right back around?
No, but the crazy. No. But here's the crazy. No. Wait.
That's what's.
No.
But no.
That too. No. I know.
Here.
I'm gonna say something first.
Yeah,
Let me say
go
something
ahead.
first. Your point is very valid, but in Richie's point is a lot of these niggas didn't have privilege, and they're just like, yo, I hurt my wrist and blah blah blah. I need to. That's what I'm saying. Go back to you.
Yeah. No, what I was really saying is that a lot of those kids end up being privileged, and then the message gets pushed out there, right, from those privileged kids, because that's where the message is actually going to start coming from, because that's who's showing up to the shows.
Yeah, but it's false.
You know what I mean?
Like to me, it's false privilege.
I'm just saying, like
'Cause
in
we
the
know
spin
better.
around shit that we were just laughing at, is the same thing that's actually coming back around to slap us right back in the ass and say, "Hey."
That's why I'm saying. Because we know better.
That's all I'm
Like
saying.
it's a false sense of privilege.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For
but I
sure.
mean, it's how you
Because we
it's how
still
you-
under the same shit.
That's all they've gotten to the point of being able to afford. That's all our shit can buy us. Is false fucking privilege.
That's all I'm saying. So like that was the point where really I was trying to make it. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Not to get
It goes back to
super
Kanye.
deep,
You still a
know what I
nigga.
mean?
You still a
player,
nigga. You're still a nigga in a coupe.
Yep.
Nah, for sure.
Sitting there.
But like that's why I was like, we were all laughing earlier but from it. That's why I was just like, okay,
when the cracker
yeah.
pull you over, I'm like, oh my god, what do you do? License registration.
Okay, yeah. That's all it is.
You're a football player? Fuck that. License and registration. Come
I
on.
I'll
don't
be
give a fuck.
driving through a property I manage, right? Doing my property inspection, so I'm driving slow, looking at houses, whatever. And I'll get back to my office and have an email of somebody reporting a suspicious black girl to me.
Yeah. Doing the inspection.
You feel me? Like there was this girl driving around, describing my car, everything, and it's just like, yeah, that's me. Like, and you know my name's white as hell, so that doesn't help. You know, and I'm only on email, so yeah, it's the same thing.
Appreciate you doing your job
you
for
know
the
she was
neighborhood.
black?
Hey,
Yeah, like literally. Like,
you should have just said, "Hey, appreciate you doing your job for the
thank you.
neighborhood."
Hi. Like, step on and say hi next time.
She's a Negro.
Yeah.
You know what
Step
I'm
on
saying?
next time.
Watch
Like, or
out.
like I just like I'll finally turn on the Zoom meeting,
Watch out.
turn on that camera. They're like, "Oh, that's you."
I thought it was actually white. Actually back and forth. Like, what the fuck?
Hey, it was like the watch.
There you go. Hi, everybody.
Gotcha, bitch.
Yeah.
Got you. Caught you on live Becky TV.
Exactly.
As much as we run from it, we still living it, though. That shit crazy.
Exactly. Caught you Karen in.
All right, so that topic is done. Boston Richie.
So Boston Richie, you know what I'm saying? So they say he got picked up.
The feds
Feds picked him up for moving that.
federally trafficking marijuana.
You feel me? Through the states.
Not at all.
Bails.
Absolutely
Bubble
not.
land, dog.
We're going to jail for marijuana.
Free bands.
Well, it doesn't surprise me. That actually doesn't surprise me.
Doesn't.
Nah, it doesn't surprise
I'm
me.
upset by it.
We
It's a little bit of
we
Don't
both.
go to
expect
jail
niggas
for
to do
marijuana.
nigga shit.
No.
Nah.
Listen to me. When niggas get money, niggas do more nigga shit.
It's like you threw $1 million in a monkey cage.
It's
Well,
what niggas do.
it-
Niggas can't do nothing else but nigga shit.
That-
Niggas get money and do nigga shit.
No, but
That's what it is.
But you are kind of. It's funny that you said the monkey cage line. Like he's kind of trapped in his own cage because you are a quote unquote street rapper. You have this image that you're putting out there. It gets questioned. You kind of slide by it. You still have your fan base.
I
You
mean,
still
his situation. You got elaborate. She doesn't know.
Okay, so Boston Richie has a situation where he's a street rapper that 1090 Jake put out there.
Who's 1090? You got a
1090 Jake
backstory.
is a blogger that was from jail.
He's also white. Remember,
Yeah,
this is
he's also white.
This is the big thing with me.
You know what I mean? Like if you want to tell the story,
No.
So
I'm gonna give her the backstory on 1090 Jake.
Like, I need the
right?
details. He knows.
1090 Jake
We're
is
so much alike.
1090 Jake is a white quote unquote blood potential.
yeah, he's a blood from Florida.
He's a white blood from Florida. Listen,
Got it.
right? And
But
his whole
originally from
podcast,
Boston.
1090 Jake, his whole podcast is he looks up court documents on rappers and he outs them for not being real
Okay.
or for talking to police.
Okay.
Boom.
So he looks at your paperwork basically.
Yeah, so
So
like,
He's like, oh yeah, this nigga's not real.
He's a snitch.
He snitched. He
Yeah,
talked to
yeah,
the cops.
Okay.
Or he said something one time. Blah 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 blah. Go.
yeah, so like basically 1090 Jake outed him, and that kind of like started his downward spiral of being Future's artist, which is on Free Bands, which what C was saying. Free Bands is the label.
But Future ain't drop him though.
Future didn't drop him, but he kind of stepped it. Like he wasn't.
He stepped away a little bit. You can say that.
Yeah, he stepped.
You can definitely say he distanced himself from Boston Richie because of the whole quote unquote snitching allegation.
It's a problem.
Situation brought up by 1090 Jake.
It's like, hey, clean this up, but you already know what it is. I fuck with you, but clean that up.
So he had to clean it up by getting arrested by moving marijuana.
By moving dope.
No, I don't think it was necessarily that. I just think
that's a part of it.
That's a part of it. I just think the complex of him like losing the street credibility.
He got to gain it back.
He's got to gain it back a little bit. So part of it is that
he probably gave his boy some money. His boy was a snitch, more than likely. I haven't looked into it at all, but I could guarantee you, he gave his boy some money to bust a move, and his boy had a wire or some shit like that, and now he's getting locked up for federal trafficking. I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. I don't know that that's the case, but if we look it up, I'm almost 95% sure that's what happened.
9 times out of 10, somebody snitching.
That's how T.I. got caught.
Yeah, no,
it was.
Like,
the nigga that was signed to offer Mega, he was a snitch.
No, but I'll say like 9 times out of 10, there's always going to be a snitch because like how the fuck do we know any of the inside details? Anyways, you know what I'm saying? Like let's just fuck all that. Let's just make it just mad basic as fuck. You ain't even got to put a case on it or nothing. How the fuck would we even know? We don't even look up shit. It's just general that just crosses your ears while you're just driving. Oh shit. Oh shit! I didn't even know about this person.
That's facts.
Literally.
You know, or you're scrolling on the timeline and the shit just pop up. Like I wasn't looking up for it, but the shit was just popped up.
Too small for that, literally.
Exactly.
Like, have you ever been like talking to someone and they're talking shit about somebody and they're like, "Let me show you this bitch. Let me show you this," and they show you somebody you know?
Oh yeah. That's why, you know, you just keep it clean. Be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, keep the business clean. Just got to keep everything as clean as possible.
Keep
you know
the face card right.
Got to keep the face card right. You're like, that's the one thing I'll make sure I do across the board. Hey.
Rondo got arrested for weed, too.
Speaking of weed,
whoever?
Rajon Rondo got arrested. I want to say in his hometown or where his kids live.
He was in Indiana.
In Indiana, I don't know where he's from.
I think he was living in Indiana at the time.
Why are they holding their own shit? Like I don't understand.
No, he a basketball player. He had a protective custody, something like that. So he couldn't have no gun. So he had a gun. He had a nephew in a car. Got pulled over.
Retired player, by the way.
Yeah, retired basketball player. He got marijuana on him. They pulled him over.
Former All-Star, but.
You know what I mean?
NBA champion.
Yeah, long story short,
the caveat why I'm putting that is that he probably won't have security on him.
I'm gonna keep it on me.
Being like if he was a current player, possibly yes, depending on the level.
But like, is he somebody anybody's checking for?
I mean, it's like this, right? When you rich and from the hood and you potentially live back in your old town, I mean, there's a lot of eyes on you. Okay. Niggas know you got money.
That's why Rick Ross don't. That's one of the reasons why Rick Ross don't live in Miami.
He got his house down here still.
He still come down here. He got his house down here.
In that situation,
it's one of the reasons why he don't live down here though.
But in that situation,
Boozy said like for every rapper, like don't go back to your hometown. Mm-hmm. It's a rap for you.
Every rapper dies in their hometown
or gets fucked up in their hometown. I don't know why these niggas do it.
It never fails. It's real shit. Nipsey Hussle.
I'll say
because it's the crabs in the barrel mentality.
Hood rappers especially, yes, like backpack conscious rappers that don't happen too much to. Let's be honest.
It probably happens to them too. Like it happens across the board when.
But not
if
really.
you come from meager means, for lack of a better term, right? And you make it, and you are around people that didn't make it, those people tend to want to bring you back down to their level.
No.
Like they made a whole movie. They made a whole movie about this. Envy, Jack Black, hilarious movie.
For sure.
He bought pretty much half of the neighborhood and put a mansion up in his own neighborhood.
I'm not disagreeing with that whole thing, but what I'm saying is it depends on the energy you put out there. That's all I'm saying. Like R&B people from those same areas, besides their father and Al Green, right? Was like, goddamn, he was the only one that got taken out that was that close. That's all I'm saying. It depends on the energy that you put out too. You see what I'm saying? Like those R&B people was in the same in the same fields, right?
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying, like, if you put those same people in the jazz people, all those same people in that same field that came out the same area. It's about the energy that you still
Young
put
Dolphins
out.
is getting cookies, my nigga. They gun the nigga down for getting cookies, my nigga.
Yeah, but he also made a song called 100 Shots.
Yeah.
Hey, but they tried to take him out though.
Yeah,
what
but
did
that's also
the other guy do? What did Homeboy's brother do? It's the same thing though.
No, it's not the same thing. I'm just saying the energy that you put out.
Supposedly slapped the nigga.
It's a different genre of music. So what I mean is the energy of that music is gonna if you put out negative ass shit, bro, like the shit gonna eventually come back, bro. Like we all know that.
But even if you put out positive shit, niggas don't like to see you succeed when you're from me.
Nipsey Hussle was a positive movement.
Like,
Nipsey. There you go.
He was in a positive movement.
He wasn't putting out negative energy.
The nigga was hating.
Nigga, a Crip did it to him.
Yes, his own people did it to him, and he was still in the hood. Yes, I agree with him. Like if you're speaking on,
and he was building back he building back the hood, putting shit back in the hood. So I mean,
what I'm saying is, how many times does that happen in a different genre?
I mean, yeah, you're right
that's
though.
all
but
I'm
a lot of
saying.
times in a different genre, you can't say like, what are you talking about? Like
rock and roll ain't going through the struggle.
Thelonious Monk and like them niggas back in the day. What do you?
No, I'm just saying like.
Them niggas ain't going through the struggles like we going through the struggles.
But the blues and all that, they still were putting out struggle ass music. It was just the energy of it.
Yeah, but it's different time. But you can say that the blues of yesterday is now the gangster rap of right now.
No, for
right?
sure.
You can say you could say that. A lot of people don't want to say that, but you could say that, right? And the energy is different, just completely.
But the energy is different. That's all I'm saying. It's the energy of it that's what is still made part of that, where he's very touchable. He's also a part of a whole different set that we don't even understand. You know what I'm saying?
They were begging back in the day, bro. Like
questionable.
Shit's a little different now. But that's usually across the board, bro. Like crabs in a barrel.
No.
When a nigga drowning, they usually say don't jump in because the nigga will try and bring you back down.
Damn right. I'll look at you.
Get a stick or
Help
something.
him. A stick. Help him get some money.
Or teach him how to swim before.
I can't help you.
I can swim like a motherfucker, baby. I'm good as fuck in the
Or
water.
teach him how to swim before he ends up in the water.
No. Panic?
Yeah, when a nigga panic, that's
You
a
got it.
thing, though. Yeah,
All I'm saying is teach him how to swim before he gets in the water.
While you're a drop.
That's all I'm saying. Maybe that's the difference. Teach him how to swim before he gets in the water.
Universal Music, they removed all their music from
TikTok. They say,
TikTok.
fuck TikTok, dog. TikTok.
So
You're not paying me, nigga.
They removed everything. So I don't like calling these people creators, but these creators don't have anything to create to. So TikTok is
TikTok is not a creative space though. It's more of a mimicking space.
It's an
very
influencer
true.
Space, right?
So no, it's a mimicking space.
But they call themselves creators. That's what I'm saying.
They're influencers and creators are creators.
No. Creators are more like
create content.
Yeah. They like
that's
YouTube.
What but that's what they were doing on TikTok.
No, they weren't. They were just mimicking.
But they called themselves doing it, is what I'm saying.
Oh, they called it that.
Yes.
Oh.
That's why I said I don't like calling them creators, but they call themselves creators.
No, that's not creative.
Oh no, some of them are, because it's not just what we see, because that's just the field that we're talking about in the music industry. Like there's a whole different fields on TikTok.
Yeah,
that
I know people do a whole bunch of stuff on
niggas is
TikTok.
cooking, niggas is making whole different like mounds of shit, making new caves,
But all the people
all that
doing the
other
stupid
shit.
dances and the
Yeah, no, that's gonna
and all
change.
of that.
Yeah, I feel like
That's
I
what
thought
I'm
those were
saying.
the people that are called influencers because they were
They
they're
call them
trying to get clicks and all that
They
other
call
shit.
themselves creators. That's the thing that I'm saying.
So let me ask you a question, right? Because actually I found out some more information about this whole topic.
Boom.
TikTok was actually countering Universal Music. It was saying, hey, we just will, how about let us offer more money to your artists in this situation? You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, we'll give your artists a bigger percentage. And they're like, no. So how do you guys feel after hearing that rebuttal and then them pulling?
When you got the big dick, you ain't gotta.
I'm
don't
just
have to
saying. I'm just
negotiate,
saying. You know what I mean? Because it's some people are super artists. Like, oh, it's about the artist and da, da,
No,
da,
yeah,
da,
of
right?
course it's about the artist, but
So like,
the
you know what I'm saying?
deals, the
The
deals
deal is-
that the artist signed,
Yeah,
all of
you
that's
gave
out
up
the
your
water.
rights.
Yeah.
You
so
are on.
unfortunately, like I'm for the artist. Don't get it twisted, right? But in 9 times out of 10, I just more like 10 times out of 11, right?
nah, facts.
The labels own them niggas.
Yo,
Nah, so-
Universal own a lot of
so-
shit though.
Yeah,
You know-
yeah. That's
you
why
know-
that's why it's called
That's why they're
Universal.
in-
Universal.
So let me ask you a
music group
question.
ever, dog. Like,
That's
come
why
on.
it's called Universal. Literally, that's why it's called
Yeah,
Universal.
yeah.
They own most of everything.
Universal,
Except
we own
Warner
all
Brothers.
this shit. Universal.
And I think there's
Mine.
still a tie with Warner Brothers somewhere down the line.
Yeah, just so you know. Just so you know.
Oh, they-
Yeah, they own most of the industry. Like,
Most like 90%.
Like, they did whatever was legal just to not have a monopoly, but they got a monopoly.
It's kind of it's kind
like,
of
they're the
like
parent-
it's kind of like Disney
whatever
World,
parent
what Disney World
companies just get off with, that's what they're doing. Do you know what I'm saying?
Like
Of
Disney
this.
own.
Universal and Disney is tied at the hip, man.
Yeah.
They go together.
That's
real
what I'm
bad.
saying. Like, and they own a lot of stuff like the trickle down effect. They own companies
Capitol
that own companies,
Records,
That.
Def Jam,
right?
all that.
Like they own the big
your
companies.
favorite record, the record company
Is owned by Universal somewhere down the line.
Yeah, 9 times out of 10 is them, or it's the
Every
other
artist that gets a
subsidiary.
record deal is owned by Universal at some point.
Yeah, 9 times out of 10.
Yeah, and that's why.
Then it's Warner. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Warner got a nice cut, but it ain't what Universal got. Like, and Warner treats their people good too. So,
Yeah, they
like,
treat their people
wanna
sort of
put out,
decent.
Like
Nah,
even
come on. Cash Money had a fucking mean ass deal.
females,
Yo,
like I'm saying,
look how
like,
long Baby was eating off that
I'm gonna
deal,
go ahead
dog.
and say they treat
Come
their people
on,
good.
dog.
Like I'm not gonna say decent.
Baby
Let's not water down what they do.
But here's the thing.
They treat whoever-
Warner was treating them nice, but them niggas wasn't treating the artists nice. That's the issue.
I'm talking about what they
All
did.
them joint- all them
Whoever
good joint
was at
ventures?
whoever was at the
Bullshit.
table, whoever was at the table, got treated greatly from what I could tell.
That's one of the reasons
That's
why
all I'm saying. If
why
you're
DJ
saying-
Khaled and Baby fell out was because of that joint venture.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. No,
Yeah.
but what I'm saying is the first part of the joint venture always went smooth. Like they were just giving out $100 million deals to everybody at some point.
Yeah.
Like the joint ventures, it was everyone's getting $100 million.
Nah, facts.
And what happened with that $100 million? That's the issue.
Nah, facts.
And
facts,
own
facts,
that
facts,
motherfucker.
facts.
Well, you own $60 million. But
They weren't divvying.
That's not my business.
They
I ain't
weren't.
dropping
I cut
album
the
yet.
check. I cut the big check.
I ain't dropping album.
I haven't even been to the studio yet. Well, you've
problem.
racked up
That
this
is
much.
not my-
Well,
You've
yeah,
racked up
just
this
so you
much in
know.
You
charges.
are out here breathing.
Just so you know. Just so you know.
The house that you bought, we own that.
We own that.
Your child.
360 deal. Nah, but
Oh Lord.
I ain't gonna lie, 360 deal and the careers out here, dog.
yeah,
Niggas wasn't using them right.
That's the same reason why.
yeah, and
That's
no,
why
it
he's-
just
that's-
depends on like.
That's why
if
he's
that-
supposed to stop rapping.
no, I'm saying
No, there's a thing, right? In every deal, obviously, nobody is fully happy, right? The record company, since they're giving out the loan, essentially, they're gonna be more happy than you. But if you freak it the right way, you can make a substantial amount of money. Jay-Z, like I said, I even though I don't rate Jay-Z, he ate off of his 360 deals. And them shits should be finishing up pretty soon, if not done. Like the that 10-year, $300 million deal he signed with Live Nation, right?
That's a 360 deal?
Yeah, it was a 360 deal.
Oh shit.
Yeah, no. Once you get that much money up front,
But, like-
you're not really eating off of
But like
everything else.
not now
Just
on,
show up.
on the other extreme case,
up to these
I think
events, and that's
Skinny
what it
from the
is.
9, he had his 360 deal, and I think it was like $6 million or whatever the case may be, and he never freaked it right, and now he has housing insecurities and stuff like that. Right? I'm not saying it's all. I'm not saying it's all his fault. I'm not saying it's all his fault. But that $6 million, even if you don't touch $6 million fully, it could have been allocated the correct way. Yeah. Right? Like, I don't know that he got, like, I used to follow his career, right? Because I know Aaron. Right?
I think he's
I know
like-
Aaron Reed. So I followed all the stuff that they were doing.
I think he's on No Jumper once in a while.
Right? Who? Skinny?
Yeah.
Probably, but what I'm saying is, with everybody knows these record deals are fucked up, right? But everybody at the same time were signing these $6 million deals. Every artist. They were giving these $6 million deals out. As much funny money as you think the $6 million deals were, look what Gunna did with his $6 million deal. That's all I'm saying. Compared to what other artists did with their $6 million deal.
You got $6 million from 300?
Yeah, Gunna got the $6 million deal. Everybody was getting the same deal.
Damn.
Yeah, it's just like
There's
what are you
maybe
gonna
little
do?
different variations
Yeah.
of it, but every artist around the same time was getting this same $6 million deal. Like, you could look in all the write-ups about all the deals that these niggas were signing about 2017, 2018, 2019, like right before the pandemic. All the deals were 6 mil. 6 mil, 6 mil, 6 mil, 6 mil.
This nigga up now.
Yeah, because he got read up right before like the super drop of everything. Like, you know what I mean? Like almost the rebranding of his shit. You know what I'm saying?
But like, yeah, and here's it. If it sounds like I'm sticking up for the record company, I'm not. Right? But you can do stuff correctly if you have the right people around you, right? And you can prosper. And I tell this to every client that I've ever had, bro. Every person that's ever been around me. You do what you have to do until you can do what you want to do. And it's very easy. Like, the niggas that make it are literally the people that try. Like, that's it. That's the secret sauce. Like, that's the secret sauce in anything. If you literally try and do it correctly, you're going to succeed.
No, for
Russ,
sure.
I wanted to bring this up the last podcast about Russ, and I was like, yo, unfortunately, it might start to be, and I feel sorry for all our boys that own studios, right? But it might start to be.
You talking about that shit that he said on where he made a studio for 2000?
Yeah, he uses his boy's studio, and every major song that he's ever done, he's done in a home studio with this mic, a fucking laptop, and a mixer, and the programs, and fucking Pro Tools.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, he been dropping gems for a little minute, but a lot of niggas haven't been listening to him because a lot of niggas don't really say relate to him because he don't. But the man be selling, dog. Like, the man, he sell out a lot of shit.
He's in the same. He's not a backpack rapper or anything like that, but he's in the same category as like a Logic, right?
I feel you.
Right. When it comes to like, he drops big fucking hits.
He does.
But he is not like mainstream.
Yeah.
Rap.
Yeah, he's not.
Like, they like the mainstream rap urban audience kind of doesn't embrace them as they should.
No, they should. Yeah. But he do numbers.
Now,
though.
what were you gonna say? Because I feel like you had a rebuttal.
No. Really, I wanted to get back to the original topic of like the TikTok part of it, right?
Okay.
So like, I know they're holding out and they're saying fuck the music industry, right? So do you think the next wave could possibly be independent artists going through TikTok and popping off, because that's how some of these new acts were already popping
Yeah, but
off?
it's not enough, right? Like that's in a perfect world. That's the
but
movie script,
I'm
right?
just saying that's the holdout. But like, you got to remember, this is also another $billion industry.
That's the movie script
that never really was thriving. You got to remember, this is just an ancillary piece of this. They look at the numbers.
music industry was making most of their money based solely off of TikTok for the past like 2-3 years.
But how much is TikTok making off of them?
Enough to pay these creators is
Now listen to
they're
what I'm
gonna
saying.
work it out.
No.
They're gonna work it out.
Here's what I'm saying, right? Here's what I'm saying. Out of percentages of the whole, for them to hold out, it's still a low percentage. It's not that big in their whole sphere of creators, right? They have house builders. They have people that do carpet. They do fucking everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Put mount TVs,
Yeah.
and that's a whole TikTok, right? Open boxes, all this shit.
Yeah.
So these are,
Instagram though.
Fucking hate it.
you know what I'm saying? But it gets repurposed on Instagram.
Yeah.
But you see that TikTok tag on there. You know what I'm saying? Like, just remember the truth.
Like
in the
people could
details.
still do
You
the
gotta
same.
really-
People
you
could
really
kind of
gotta-
still do the same thing on Instagram, but I think it's like how it's being worked on TikTok. I think people just enjoy TikTok more.
No, I think
So-
I heard the algorithm of TikTok of like, if you're on it just enough, you're not getting off the timeline. It's like you're scrolling and finding the next thing that you find is something that you fuck with.
Yeah. So
Like they have their algorithm down by
the issue.
by comparison of what Instagram has and everything. They perfected it apparently.
That's what I'm saying. Like the whole interface and how the user experience. I think that's why they like it. But Instagram has the deal with the music already.
No, for sure.
Right?
I'm not saying, but here's what I'm saying. Like, let's say they even hold out maximum 5 years or something like that, right?
That never happened.
But I'm just saying, look, I'm going to the extreme. I'm pushing the needle all the way to the right?
I give it 2 months max
Just hear me out. Let's just say
before Christmas.
Let's just say for some reason it holds out for 5 years. Would that make a whole new generation of like artists that's like, okay, we can just go to these different platforms and still pop off the same way it was about to happen, and the music industry really couldn't get their hands in the
That
pot.
would okay. Like I said, in the music, I mean in the movie script of the world, like in the perfect movie script sort of thing where the good guy wins, yes, right? But no, that'll never happen.
Universal blocking everything. Man.
Everything. Listen,
Yo,
they'll
you a
never-
new
they-
artist?
they-
Fuck that, I'm signing you. You a new artist? Fuck that, I'm signing you.
No,
They
but
would
I'm
never-
saying, but niggas, cause TikTok could sign niggas and call it a day
Yeah,
too.
a lot of-
Yeah,
they
a lot
of-
literally.
They would,
Don't-
but they're not gonna take that.
Don't think
lot-
that
no,
Amazon did not
don't
exist
quit it.
when Google
Don't
was
quit-
around. That's
don't
all I'm
quit
saying.
it. Don't quit it. Don't.
That's all
I'm
I'm saying.
not saying that. But what I'm saying is that the people that control music would never let that happen. Like all of these people that were signing artists, like that weren't really music centric. Where are these artists? That's all I'm saying.
Universal is blocking everything, dog.
They end up getting signed. Like there's.
No, I know they're signed. I
So
know
here's the thing.
I know
right?
they get signed to
Here's
deals,
the-
right?
No, let
Like-
me finish real quick.
Go ahead.
Before you go off on what you want to say, let me finish my point, right? And it's gonna sound really fucked up, right? But everybody knows I try to keep it funky, right? There's an order to things when it comes to money, right? That these people will not let it change. The powers that be, they'll give you little crumbs to make you think there's progress in this, that, and the third. But the record deals are always going to be trash. Right? They'll give you a crumb, right? They'll give Megan this new deal and blah, 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 blah.
She winning.
right? But that's just her.
You'll never see it again.
You'll never see this again unless you take that same path and blow up and da 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 and you sign
Disney
with the right people and you blah blah blah. You will never
something more vital.
You will never see that again.
No, don't get it twisted. The people that she managed with is definitely cutting in and getting their piece first. And
Of course, 1,000%. 100,000,000,000%. Right? Like her deal may be so that yes, she's getting all her shit, but her management is getting a piece of her shit too.
All right,
but
it's
but
getting
that's what
first,
I'm
and
saying.
it's getting there
Come
first.
here, nigga. I'm gonna work this deal out for you, but
yeah, but what gets shown? But listen, what gets shown is that Megan gets all her stuff.
Yeah.
Right?
You gonna own this bitch, but I own you, bitch.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
Hey, you remember that?
You still a nigga in the coop.
Now you remember that? You remember that lawyer that cost a whole pretty penny. You know, what I mean?
Bro, like
we still gotta pay them back. We paying them back to this day.
Here's the thing with
you won that case, right?
With Russ now, with Russ now, you have to, for you to make it like Russ, you have to be talented like Russ. First off, he has family and a push and stuff, but I'm talking about doing the same thing that he's doing.
A lot of niggas ain't talented. A lot of niggas is trash. They ain't talented though. A lot of these new niggas is not talented. There's some niggas that's talented.
Nah, there's new niggas that's talented.
No. There's niggas. I say there's niggas talented. There's niggas that's talented.
I hear shit a lot.
Yeah, there's people that's talented, but they have to have. They have to know.
There's other niggas that's just studio trash too.
No, but they need to. The talented people need to know what to do.
Exactly. Facts. I'm like, what's around you? But like, it's not even the talent no more. Like, what's around you? Can they get you far enough? Because
the niggas from Boys to Men.
I'm not trying to go through this one anymore.
He about to drop a group, and I think it's all his 4 sons or some shit like that.
Oh, Wanye, yeah, Wanye.
You heard about that shit, right?
Yeah, Wanye. All his kids can sing.
Okay, so yeah, they about to drop a group,
but he knows what to do. So they have a push. Okay. So he can come out independently and da da da. He's rich.
Yeah.
No, but here's the thing, right? You could be rich and all that.
But he knows what to do. That's the main point.
It's not even just knowing what to do.
They were successful.
It's being successful, but it's not even just being successful, but like still wanting to do it because there's gonna be niggas that's not gonna be successful.
Yeah,
that's gonna fuck up the whole flavor of it. You know what I mean? Which I just said right before we even got to this path. I was like, hey, I could. We got the power to actually put niggas on, but honestly, like, you know what I mean? It takes a whole lot of energy, a whole lot to do. You know what I'm saying? Like a whole lot to do just to
don't get it twisted. That's why I've been pushing Mace so hard. That's why I talk to Mace as much as I can. Because
who's Mace?
Mace my cousin. Andrea's cousin.
Yeah, he's our cousin. So
yeah. So he's Andrea's cousin in England. The little the English youth I posted on my story. The little 14-year-old light skinned year old kid.
I was thinking Mason Betha. You gotta be specific. The only Mace I know. I'm sorry.
Right.
You gotta be very specific.
But like I said, there's no secret sauce, right? There's no magic formula. There's no secret sauce. Like you just literally have to do it and know what you're doing. And that's.
He was lightly seasoned, so for him to come out this way, it's quite impressive.
No. That's definitely dope.
Proud
as hell. Like, because you know, your cousins do shit. And you're like,
shout out his Instagram, man. Shout out his Instagram so everybody know.
I want to say it's MKO Mace or MKO Mason.
You know what I'm saying? Let the people know, man. Look him up, man. You know what I mean?
Check him out on all platforms. You feel me?
He in the UK, man.
I don't know if he's on Apple Music yet. He's young. He's like 14, 15 years old. That's
with
why
parent consent, check him out on all platforms. You know what I'm saying?
He'll be on all platforms soon, though. I can guarantee you that.
No, for sure. So obviously with that's a little bit different. But like I was just saying in general, like we just I hear tight shit all the time. I'm like nigga, but
But it's like you hear tight shit, and then you when you
I
get
gotta
to know
look-
them,
I gotta
you
look
be
at
like
the
they're
whole
not gonna do
scenario.
they're not gonna do what it they're not gonna do or they're you can instantly say that these niggas ain't gonna do what it takes, right?
Or not. Sometimes it's just the people around them. Like I start playing the whole scenario in my head.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Jaded or not.
Be like,
but,
this nigga ain't
hey,
going. It's not gonna work.
This
This
one
nigga
ain't
got
gonna
the
work.
wrong people. These niggas
Just like the
This ain't gonna work.
the La
You know
Ja
what I
Slim
mean?
nigga, the La Ja Slim nigga.
I mean,
Lajon.
he got far
Yeah.
enough to get signed. Like, let's not discount getting signed. You still got the chili. You still got your signing bonus. You just, like if he didn't fulfill the whole contract, that's on him.
You fucked up the bag. I mean, come on.
No, we talking about the
man.
back end in the bag, but he still got the front end. And as a hood nigga, maybe that's enough. Yeah, maybe that was just enough. I'm just
That's all I need.
like that's
I
all.
don't need nothing else.
I'm just gonna
But a little
go.
piece of change. Nah, nigga.
I'm telling you from a
trying to
cat
pay off
that
my
I
house.
told you I lived in a black neighborhood for 15 years and then
I
lived in a white
completely
neighborhood, so I can tell I know how to look at both very quickly. You know what I'm saying? And that's what would have been. You feel me? That's what it might have been, man. But nah, it's definitely been a great episode of motherfucking Lightly Season, man. You already know. Been out this bitch.
Yo, you guys have a good one, man.